All right, test. Here we go. Let's grab some friends. All right. There we are. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends where you're watching from and what time it is for you. But Dante here, glad to be back with you guys for another beautiful week here in OFA. Nice. There we go. Room is open. Let's get all the rest of our friends back in here. So good to be with you guys this week. I'm excited to do big things. We had a fantastic week last week. Lots of momentum, lots of movement, lots of people hitting their goals, and I definitely want to make sure that we keep that train moving and grooving this week. I don't know if you saw the post or not that I put in your VIP communities or inside the general admission communities, but if you guys didn't see that post, I had a simple question in there. What is the one task this week that you aim to get done? What's your goal? Trey Llewellyn, our ecom champion, has shared with us week after week after week for north of a year now that to not have a plan is to have a plan to fail. Do you guys agree with that? Have we found that in our own life, that if we do not have dedicated specific plans, then we do not take dedicated and specific action to actually go and do the thing that we need to do to get to the goals that we want to accomplish? Of course, we need to have a plan, because to not have a plan is to have a plan to fail. So I'd love to know. Feel free to put it in the chat, or feel free to go to your community and post it in there. I'll be happy to respond there as well. But I would love to know, what's the one thing that you want to accomplish this week? I know there's a sea of work, a sea of things that you could accomplish, but what's that one thing for you? I'd love to hear about that and talk about it. So, having said that, we're going to get into it. Gang, are there any new challengers here with us today? If you're new to the One Funnel Away Challenge, please go to the chat and just type out new. I'd love to get to know you and meet you a little bit more. And you just started your first of 30 days of transformation. Here at the One Funnel Away Challenge, we love to do big things for big people who have big goals and big dreams and want to actually make a change in the world. Somebody who actually believes they have their pearls, their wisdom, their knowledge, and it is their moral responsibility and obligation to share those things with the world, to stop people from having the problems that they're having. That's what we do here in the One Funnel Away Challenge. So if you're new, please go to the chat and type out new. I would just love to get to know you a little bit more. Marty, I saw your hand go up. Welcome to the challenge. Great to have you here, man. For all of our new challengers, here's how the game is going to work for the next 30 days. For the next 30 days, Monday to Friday, I go live every day, Monday to Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's this time right now. Currently, it is 11:02 Eastern Standard Time, just in case you're trying to get your clock set up. So Monday to Friday, every single day starting at 11 a.m., we have open coaching where you can come ask me any question you have whatsoever, regardless of the track of the challenge that you're on, regardless of the hurdle that you're facing right now. I'm here to help you get over any hurdles that you're facing and provide you with the right strategies so you can have success. Now, Tuesdays, that's our ecom specific day. So Tuesday, starting at 12 p.m., same room, same Zoom link, same everything, but from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., Trey Llewellyn is going to hop up. Trey Llewellyn is going to have an open Q&A where you can ask him any questions pertaining to the ecom track. Trey Llewellyn is an absolute ecom rock star. If you don't know, he still currently holds the record for the fastest growing, highest grossing funnel in ClickFunnels history. So he's here every single Tuesday to make sure that we get the answers that we need to get the results that we desire. Friday, similar setup. Excuse me. Friday, Russell Brunson comes on. He's our champion of the expert track, and Russell's going to come on Friday at 12 o'clock, and he's going to answer any questions pertaining to the expert track, your one-to-many presentations, your webinars. So Tuesday is Trey Day. Friday is Russell Day. And both of those sessions start at 12 p.m. and it's the exact same link that you use. So let's say maybe Tuesday, maybe tomorrow, you don't need any general coaching help. You're like, I don't need the 11 o'clock time. Just so you know, if you don't need the 11 o'clock time, feel free to join in. It's a great lesson in intentionality, joining and being consistent over an elongated time period. But also here at OFA, we have a rising tide, and a rising tide raises all ships. Feel free to leverage your colleagues' questions, failures, their wins, leverage everything going on around you to hyper accelerate your growth and success. So Feel free to join in on every single challenge and every single training that you would like. Even if you're not a part of the ecom track, maybe you're an expert. Feel free to join in on Tuesday. Marketing is marketing is marketing is marketing. Business is business is business is business. If we want to grow the skill set, if we want to flex the muscle, Trey Llewellyn is an amazing marketer. On the adverse, maybe you're a part of the ecom track and you're not doing webinars or presentations. Please do feel free to still join in on Friday and learn from the Russell Brunson himself. Marketing is marketing is marketing is marketing is business is business is business is business. A rising tide raises all ships. So we have a jam-packed schedule for you guys, and I'm very excited to be the one to be able to be with you on that. I see Marty says, living the dream. That's awesome. I love to see that, Marty. I wonder if that's your saying or if you've just heard me say it for the last years. I love that, man. I love that. Welcome, Marty. And anybody else who might be new to the challenge, please do go to the chat and just type out new. Last piece of housekeeping that I have for you here today. If you have a question, something you would like help with, please just raise your hand. That just lets me know that you have a question you would like for me to call on you. If you don't raise your hand, then I just assume you're here to watch, learn, observe, and grow, which is perfectly fine. If you do have a question, though, and you would like to get added to the list of people who are called up to ask their questions, all you have to do is raise your hand. To do that, at the very bottom of Zoom is a little heart, and it says react. If you click that little heart, a pop-up shows up, and you'll see a physical button that will raise your hand. Beautiful, just like Margaret did. If you click that physical button to raise your hand, that will raise your hand and let me know that you have a question. I think we've gotten through all the housekeeping. Gang, if you have any questions on any parts of the challenge, how this works, whatever your questions might be, feel free to also put those in the chat. I'll be more than happy to help. Beautiful. Nice. Oh, look at you guys. So much cool stuff. All right, amazing. Let's get right into it. So, yes, let's lower that hand. Okay, bingo. We're going to start out with Taylor. Just launched a tiny challenge. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning, Dante. I cannot believe I am the first one. I've been manifesting it for a couple of weeks. I would be the first one. And so I have a question today, but I don't know if it pertains to something you can help with or if there's somewhere I can go. But I launched my challenge last night.
Congrats.
Ad this morning with Meta, and I got a review one error, invalid demand period. And I can't figure out where that is, how to fix it. And I'm wondering if there's anyone or any video I can go find that can help me with that.
You said invalid demand period?
Yes.
That is not a prompt that I'm used to.
Me either. I've never seen it before.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, it probably is something to do with the scheduled dates. If you want to share your screen, we can go try and take a look at this right now. But the demand period, that would lead me to believe it has something to do with the dates that you wanted to run the...
Yeah, it's right here on the far right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you click that? Will it take you right to it?
No.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's scroll down. Let's go look at your timing. There we go. Start date September 8th at 6 a.m. Okay. And end date September 10th at 7:30. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. It should be back up there in the time frame. Let's go take a look at that just a little bit above. Okay.
Do I need to add another time period?
I wonder if you just have to scroll down. There's another box right below that. Run ads on a schedule, and it won't let you. It's only available when you use a lifetime budget. Okay. It's saying in 15-minute intervals. So I wonder if we just need to change our start time from 6:20 to like 6:30.
Oh. Let me try that.
Scroll down just a bit, actually. It's right there.
When I click on it, it bounces.
And it's keeping on bouncing. You try to click it right like that. There you go. 6:30. Now it says verifying changes. Okay.
It's in the past. So let me.
Correct.
Where is it going? My gosh.
That'll still be in the past. Or no. Oh,
No, I'm
that's so
specific.
funny. And that's still in the past, but it looks like it just cleared that error.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That still looks great. It still looks great. Cool. Go ahead and publish that. Let's see what happens, Taylor. Lovely. That'll work.
Some items not published.
View details, please. Shows the status as complete instead of running, and I think that would just due to the time frame that we set because we chose 9:30 and it's currently 11:10.
I got you. Okay.
So that's all. I think all you should really go do is go back into the ad timing and set it for today at 12 o'clock.
Which I'm Pacific, so I'll set it. Now, how come I can't? Don't I just go back to the edit?
Yes. Go down a little more. I think it might just have to load in here. Click
Yes.
review at the top. Top middle. Yes. Budget scheduling. Edit that.
I'll find it and I'll change the time. I don't want to take up anyone else's or more time front waiting for this to load. But I'll
Cool.
find it and change it to, I'm going to do 8:30. And that way I'll be able to keep my eye on it in the next few minutes.
Perfect. That's absolutely going to work then, Taylor.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Dante. I appreciate your help.
Always a pleasure. Great job on the launch. I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Me too. Thank you.
You got it. All right, let's roll over to George. Good morning, George. How can I help today, my friend?
Dante, good morning. Good morning. A couple
Good morning.
updates for you. So I was able to work with support over the weekend. They were able to fix my product order arrangement, so that is fixed. Um, I also received news that there's no way to have an item pre-selected. At least that's what I was told. So I guess I'm getting conflicting information on those ends. I know you and Trey both said that it can be, but all the folks at support say that it can't. And then I'm still working on the abandoned cart. So that's kind of like my general update. My question for today is
Before you get into your question, George, quick update on your update. I sent you a Facebook message containing a link to a Facebook post. You can pre-select the product. We have a little code snippet that you can add to that. Also, it's going to come with a walkthrough showing you exactly how to do the thing.
okay. Okay, perfect. And then, so my question
That was a good
for
business owner smile right there, George. Good presence. I like that.
we had customers walking past the door. I'm trying to get them to come in. But
Great.
my wife is doing a facial currently. So then my question for today is around split test. So how do
Yes.
I kind of identify, I'm sharing my screen now, how do I identify like which split test is working most properly? The ads are still running, no sales over the weekend though. So kind of concerned about that, but we're getting page views. We're getting unique visitors. I got 36 opt-ins, so hopefully, the abandoned cart sequence will, make this go up some. But I guess my question around split testing, how do I know or like when's a good barometer to like kind of understand how my split tests are going? So like, let me change it from today to maybe like the last 7 days. So like, I only changed the headline and the page views are, 101 and 86,
Mm.
but it's split at 50%. So I'm not necessarily sure like if this is because ClickFunnels or the ad is just putting them to a generic page. So I guess my question is, how do I know, like, what would be a good metric to say, hey, this headline is better than this headline? Like, how do I make those decisions?
That is a fantastic question, George. We're typically going to make those decisions based in batches. So you're still at launch. You're still trying to get a lot of data. You're still trying to find your page as it's perfect. And a lot of times you're running new ads. So the pixel is still learning and our traffic is still a little bit scattered.
Right.
So as this gets better, as your targeting gets better, as you get more confident that, yes, my ad is getting in front of the right people every single time, we can start running batches of 100 to 200. So it's like every 200 people that hit the page, you look at your stats and see, oh, did the control make more or less sales than the variant, or the original make more or less sales than the test? But for you, you're still in that early on stage. The pixel's trying to learn. Targeting can still be a little bit all over the place. So I wouldn't tell you to make such quick decisions. I would tell you to start batching. You want to batch in like 400 to 500. So you want 400 to 500 people to see each page. And then you can make a decision on, oh, did this headline lift or decrease my conversions?
Got it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because right now I'm looking at the page views, but I mean, there hasn't necessarily been any, like, to your point, I don't think I have enough data.
Correct. I would say
So
we
I'll just
don't
keep
have
the
enough
ads
data.
running.
Yes, enough people have not hit the page for us to see any conclusive information here. And we wouldn't want to make a decision on no data. That's just guessing. That's just pulling from the ether. So a little more time. Let's get a little bit more data to the pages.
Okay, cool. And then we're still working through the abandoned cart issue, so I'll keep you updated on that. I'll go on Facebook and check your request to make sure I can add that code snippet, and otherwise I'll give the time back. So thank you so much, Dante, this morning.
Awesome. You got it, George. Great to be here.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Let's hop over to Ryan. Morning, Ryan.
Hey, man.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Hey,
How
I
can I help
also had a
today?
question about split testing.
Nice.
It's okay if I share my screen real quick.
Yes, please do.
So I have been making some like changes, like not having the video at the top, because it was really hard for me I couldn't figure out if there was a way if anyone's actually watching the video other than just time spent looking through clarity. So I split it between like a photo and then put the video down later, kind of, and then keeping an eye on how much they're scrolling through clarity. But because my buttons on both of these two pages are go to, next step, and funnel, it doesn't give me like the same statistics of which page is opting in better, because it's technically not an opt-in, because they're just going to the next step in the funnel. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and it's like, well, which page did they come from, and how do I know which page preset them to make the purchase the best? Right. Here's what I would have you do, Ryan. Let's go to your order form page. Click the 3 dots on it, please. Nice, George. Okay, and now clone page. Bingo. Okay, take your first order form and drag it into that left track. On the left, let's take your top one. Yeah, right there on the left side of the order form, you see some boxes. Yeah, click and hold that and drag it into there. And just touch that little, yes, perfect. Bingo, let's go to your copy.
Okay.
Drag that into the right track.
Perfect.
Bingo. Now your split test is running tracks. The left track will go to that left order form, right track to the right order form. All you have to do to your right order form is make sure to add the product itself.
Okay. Yeah,
Correct.
I see that error.
Yep. And then you're good to go. Now you're running people down tracks and you can see how they're converting down the entire track.
Got it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Sweet.
The other question was one, so I've been running like at launch Friday is kind of like the pre-launch, a special price. It's 197 for the course, and I plan to up it to 297 this Friday. But like
Mm,
I've been running these ads and this offer for like 2 weeks now, and I've got no sales. The sales you see here is me just double checking that the funnel's working correctly and such. They're my
okay.
sales. Um, so I'm like concerned, like if it comes down to this Friday, which is where I said, PS, this is never going to be as cheap as it is today, and no one buys, I might be overpriced. Um, or like what if one person or a couple people buy, and I'm feeling overpriced? Like, do you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in a conundrum with that.
Yes, at the 197 or 297 price point, do you think you'll be overpriced?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm at 197 right now, not making any sales, and I'm getting decent, like, um traffic to the site, so people are connecting with my ads.
Okay, great. Scroll me up. What comes before this?
So you would just there's there's nothing before this. You just go it splits right into the sales funnel. There was at before when we talked last time a place where they could go to the master class or choose to get the free lead magnet, which is like a checklist. And
Mhm,
then you said just send them to like where you're selling the expensive stuff. And so
mhm.
that's what I did. So I took out that first step.
Okay. So you have an ad,
Yeah, I have multiple ads running.
and those ads are just pushing to the funnel URL.
Yes, and then it will split once I have it on 50/50. Yes.
Right. Okay, take me into the editor. I see you have your traffic all the way on the right side, so take me into either one. Let me go see what it looks like.
This is the original one that I made some changes based on your feedback last week.
Okay, keep going.
Remember, I had all 9 modules listed here. You were like, just break it down to 3 because it felt like too much.
I would probably remove 9 module from that headline too. Just here's a peek of what's inside the course, because it's very possible people see 9 modules and they're like, that invokes a thought of work and effort. And one
Okay.
thing to remember is we're not selling the work, we're selling the outcome. We're selling the
Right.
outcome of what they will receive from doing the thing. So I don't think I would tell them about 9 modules. And I would definitely
Okay.
test that. Let's keep looking. Sure. Okay. Have you had anybody abandon their cart on the order forms?
No,
Are people
I
clicking?
set that up.
Are people
Like
clicking?
people are not even really like they're just like page loads a lot of times on Clarity, and I have a lot of 3-second like clickbacks.
Yes. Okay. Great. Well, that's awesome. There's our data. That's fold. That means that our above the fold is not resonating with them. So we need to work on our hook. Let's go to the very top. Let's change that. Your nomad life is closer than you thought. Watch the video to see how close it is. What are some of the real pain points that your customers are having though? We want that headline to talk to the pain points that they're having and introduce curiosity of how there's a new way to do things. So,
Yeah, and that's what I changed it over here to this one to hit that pain point to
mm,
test. And so I'll just show you this one real quick. Work less, live more.
Okay, so are your customers worried about, do your customers want the experience of living life, or do your customers want to make more money?
My customers want location independence. I teach people how to work from anywhere in the world, working remotely as a freelancer, starting a business. I've been doing the one-on-one coaching, and so now I have the course for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more about freedom, the lifestyle of travel, and being able to work anywhere in the world, and to also do it at like half of what your income needs to be in the US because you're geo arbitraging.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I wonder if we would just tweak up our headlines a little bit. Work less, live more, and earn more money. Subheadline. Subheadline would be something along the lines of discover the secrets nomads have been using for years to insert pain desired, quit their 9 to 5. Discover the secret that digital nomads have used for years to create the life that they dream of, to travel anywhere and have financial independence. I think just a little bit more description in our above the fold is definitely what we're going to have. So let's start testing hooks. Let's start testing hooks at a pretty furious pace. You have traffic coming to the funnel. That's amazing. That's the key. Once we have the traffic, we can start testing everything inside the funnel. And I would test a bunch of different hooks. Let me get you Dante I. Do you have Dante I by chance?
I do.
Cool. For anybody else, I just put a link in the chat to Dante I. He's a special robot that I made. He is not a custom chat GPT. He is his own robot. He is a fantastic strategist. He's an amazing copywriter as well. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot of your fold here, what we're seeing, and you can upload that screenshot to Dante I and just say, how would Russell Brunson change up my hook? And he will have amazing ideas for you. And I'd love to see, let's start running some split tests there. Let's start testing out some different copies, some different hooks until we get people to actually start scrolling through and taking action.
Okay. And yeah, now that we have the right setup for the split test to show me better results, that should be a lot easier. So,
yes,
all right,
it
cool.
should.
Well, I'll keep you updated how it goes this week. I appreciate you.
Awesome. Yeah, it sounds amazing. Your order form, is it a 2-step order form or a 1-step?
It's 2-step.
Cool. Great. And you've not had abandoned carts yet?
No, I set it up, but I haven't had any abandoned carts. My scroll through rate on that first page is kind of low. The people that do go to the second page do thoroughly look through it all, but just haven't made the sale yet. So that's where I'm kind of like worried about, like, am I priced too high now? And then, with I've been threatening, basically like this deal is only till Friday, then the price goes up, but I don't want to raise the price if I'm too high now, So I guess, that's where I'm kind of at.
And when it comes to pricing, that's such a good question because sometimes we are overpriced, but sometimes we're also underpriced. Like if you look at the rich or the affluent, many times they do not buy low price point products because they assume low price point means shoddy work, bad quality, bad craftsmanship, and they want the best. So if your customer is an affluent customer, somebody who wants the best, we actually might be priced too low. They might look at this and say, oh, well, this is going to be an inferior product because I think it should be $9.97. These are all market insights that we're going to grab from our customers. And how we do that is by calling them. So like I want to get people pushing back more to the order form. So they're filling out step 1 of the order form and at least abandoning their cart, because then you can pick up the phone and call them and you can hear right from the horse's mouth why they didn't take action, what questions they might have had that your funnel wasn't answering for them, or what limiting beliefs that you might have to start smashing in your copy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I would have to add that phone number field.
I would. Yes, I would add the phone number field.
Okay, I just feel like that's a barrier for people.
It might be so sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. A lot of times phone number on an order form is not really stopping people from doing the thing. Phone number
Okay.
will stop conversions on like an opt-in. Maybe we're asking for name, email, and phone number. And when we remove the phone number, when we remove the steps necessary for them to get the outcome, just taking away phone number can increase conversions. But in your case specifically, right now, customer data is everything. We need to be able to talk to the people that are making or not making the decisions and find out why. So I would leave the phone number for now so you can get the data that you need. And then once we understand why people are not taking action, then we can remove phone number.
Okay. Awesome. And just one more real quick question.
Yeah.
When people try to click back real quick to leave,
Yep.
do you suggest that I do like a pop-up and go ahead and have an opt-in where I can give them my free lead magnet?
That is not a bad idea at all. You beat me to the punch. Okay. I
Okay.
love that idea. I would put it on each page and I would have a
Yeah.
pop-up say, are you not ready to take massive action? Well, get my free guide and see if this is right for you. See if the nomad life is the right life for you. Yes, I would push them to an actual opt-in where you can then get your name, email, and phone number there in the pop-up. And now you can call those people again.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. You got it. Great stuff here. All right. Next up is Leah. No.
You got
Leah.
it right. It's
I
Leah.
did get it right. Yeah. Okay. We're getting there. Good morning,
I know
Leah.
it's just spelled opposite from the sound of Star Wars.
Yes. I was Star Wars ruined my life with you here.
All right. Couple things. I want to go back over the page. I did a lot of rewrite. I just wanted to set up the usage of how I'm going to be using this funnel because I speak at college fairs and I'm going to be at Columbia speaking for a 30-minute presentation.
Great.
I already have time to develop the know, like, and trust factor.
Yep.
I'm debating about whether I think I am going to put the value ladder thing in that because I've watched and I'm kind of thinking this is like a live version of the perfect webinar. Is that right?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
So I wasn't sure if I should have a formal value ladder in the funnel. So it was I guess I should go ahead and share it with you. And Chrome is better than Safari.
Yes, it
Remind
is.
myself that. Okay. So a couple things. Since the parent is going to be the one buying it, should I jump in to edit?
Sure, that's great.
I wanted to understand how I'm getting the student's email address. And I had added like a third page as a thank you. So I wasn't sure if I needed that. I just have so many questions. I'm just going to one at a time.
Okay.
Where do I put how do I get the student's email address?
Great question. Go to your top. We're going to just make that a custom input. So put your mouse like on that top input and move your mouse down a little bit.
Down?
Yeah, right there. You see how see the add element? Yeah, we want to put one right below there. So put your mouse at the bottom of the form. Yes, add element.
Okay.
We're going to add an input. So you can just type INP. And there's our input element on the right-hand side. Bingo. You can just click it. It'll add to the form.
I did click it.
Great. It's probably there. And there it is right there. Now, we're going to change this input. So click on that for me. Yes, at the very top, the input type. Hit that drop down just above you now. Beautiful. We're going to choose that as a custom type. Yeah. Now, custom type, we're going to give it a label and make this say student's email.
Oops.
We can't have special characters like that, the apostrophe.
Okay.
Just in custom forms.
Just student email?
Or students, either one, if you can stand the bad grammar. We can't have the apostrophe.
Okay. All right, I'm a teacher. I'm gonna have a really hard time with
I know it. I know it. So let's just do student email then. That's this. We're labeling our custom input.
Okay. Then save.
Oh, that's right. We can't have spaces in custom types either. So we're gonna do student underscore email.
Okay.
Oh, look at you, Evan, my man. You got it. Beautiful. So that sets the label in the back end. That's exactly what you'll see the customer profile of the parent, and then you'll see that custom input they gave of the student's email. Now,
Okay.
we just want to change our label text so that they know what to give them. And you're just going to make that say your student's email. Yep, right there in that box. Beautiful. Lovely. Now we can see that filled out right there on the form itself. So you'll get the first name, last name, email. I'd probably now change email, the top one, to make it say email parentheses parent or email parentheses purchaser, something like that. So they can tell, oh, this is the parent email here, student email below. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, because when I say parent, I have to say parent/guardian. So,
So let's
Should I
go do
just
that
do-
together. Click anywhere on your funnel to get out of the input settings.
should I save up here?
You can, sure.
Okay.
Now click anywhere. Beautiful. Let's go to that email. Click that. And we're going to go to contact. Oh, you were perfect.
Okay.
Contact form. It's above on the list. Right.
Oh, got it.
Nice. You got it. Yep. Show phone number, headline text. Yes. Shipping. Yes. Okay. Keep going down.
That doesn't go any further.
Okay. Sorry. I think we need to do something else. Click on your funnel just to get out of the settings. Okay. Put your mouse on first name, last name, email,
Okay.
and get that box to show up like we had it. Just move your mouse around. That's only showing us the checkout. We want to find that element itself. Yes. So I think what we actually have to do, go to the student email, go to that input. Yeah, click the settings. And now your top margin slider, slide that to the right. Just going to create a little space for now. That's perfect. Click on your funnel to get out of the settings. Great. Now move your mouse around on that form like that. Yeah, move your mouse around a little bit more. Oh, interesting. Just not showing. Okay, click that again. That'll open up my checkout settings. Go to contact form. That's my headline. Okay. Click that edit for me, please. Scroll me down. Okay, hit back at the top left of your settings. Nice. Let's go back into checkout steps or contact form, excuse me. Lovely. Show phone number. Okay, can you click that edit for me? Top right. Scroll me down. Okay, so interesting. I don't know why that's not showing up. Let me see if I can just test
Maybe
it.
it doesn't matter. Because I certainly don't. I think it's a lot of words to say parent/guardian email.
Correct. I just don't have a funnel with one step handy. Can you click right here for me? Click inputs. We're on that right now. So go back to the container, please. Very interesting. And scroll me down. That's the end of it. Okay, if you want to add parent/guardian at the end of that email input, I would just have to have you get with support. They'll know how to actually get
Yeah,
that
I'm not
added.
even sure I do. I think let's just skip. You got me to the student's email, which was, it would now, does this mean now that the student is going to be the one receiving the product, the course?
Well, they probably both would. You'd probably give both access. I would
Okay.
have to imagine. This is your expertise, but most times, in my experience, parents want oversight and access to the things that they're giving their kids. Like a parent might want to also go through the course and learn the information.
Yeah, and I'm totally fine with that.
Right. So I would probably just give both of them access.
Okay, sounds good. All right. On let me save this then.
Lovely. Oh, how about we move? Sorry, let me move your email back up so it looks a little bit cleaner. Click on
Okay.
that custom, yes, settings, your top margin slider, and just slide it left.
Should I leave a space in between?
I would leave just a small space. Yep.
Okay.
That's probably perfect right there. Yep.
All right,
Lovely.
great.
Okay, what else?
I noticed that Stripe is now accepted. I'm connected to this AI, whatever payments thing.
Yep.
Is Stripe better?
Well, you have your Stripe inside your payments AI. So you're still using Stripe to its fullest capacity.
I don't need to do anything then since I'm already connected.
You don't. Correct.
Okay.
You're perfectly set
perfect.
up. You can collect payments and you have all the tools of payments AI as well.
Okay, perfect. On if they don't I won't do this forever because that's trading my time for money. And I'm hearing Russell in my mind going, don't do that. But right now it pays the bills. So until I sell more of the courses, if I go to, hey, later we need the higher scores. Oh, sorry, my page 2.
Mm-hmm.
It has shipping. So this is, again, I feel in time, I will have 2 funnels. I know we talked about this last time. Technically 2 products, one, a on-demand digital course, how to earn scholarships. This is my tutoring company, which is my bread and butter, right? Test prep. My question here, since for the college fair, I needed to be able to have that one funnel because I get this one QR code that I can, link that I can make a QR code for the presentation. I want them to have access to both. Did I choose the wrong box here? Because this shows shipping and there's no shipping. So
Yes, you're using a 3-step order form, which you do not have to do at all.
Okay.
But this is an OTO page. End of the day, you're right. You should have 2 funnels because on your order form, you just click that no thanks button on your order form. And it took them, sorry, let me just draw. Here on your order form, you had your no thanks. And when they click that, they're taken to the next step in the funnel. But
Right.
this step is an OTO step. It's a one-time offer step where this order form actually does not show the whole order form. It only shows them a yes button and a no button. Do you want to add this to your order? OTO pages are one-time offers. So in the way that you've set it up right now, they would actually be taken to a page that they're not really able to make the payment on. Because for them to use an OTO, they must first buy the flagship product on the order form. Your OTOs are your upsell chains or downsell chains after an initial purchase has been made. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
So what you should have is when they click that button on your order form, no thanks, I don't need this, it should take them to a separate funnel where this product, your OTO right now, this is the flagship. This is the first step in the funnel where this product becomes the order form product of the new funnel. Does that make sense?
I have to solve this really quickly because I have to turn in the slides, right? And so how can I create this just for this college fair, the next page that gives them a chance to Or should I have it all on the same page?
Yeah, you shouldn't give them choices. That's the easy solution here, Leah. You shouldn't give them choices. It should be on the order form. There is no thanks button on the order form. Typically, no thanks buttons are only done on OTOs because when they hit the order form, remember the beauty of a funnel, it's a one-track mind.
Right.
So when you're on the presentation, you're talking about how to get the results, how to get the outcomes that you can help people get. And when they scan the QR code, it just takes them to a funnel where there's one decision to make. Do I want this thing or not? It's not, do I want this thing or that thing or that thing? I would just remove that functionality. They either order or they don't. If they do order here on your order form, then they're taken into your OTO where they can one click add that upsell.
Okay. So what you're saying is add here.
Actually, down below.
Oh, down below here.
Yes, you have that. Later, we need higher score. We need higher score. I would remove that. I would remove that text at the bottom. Do not give them the option. Then, yes, if you would like to add 2 products to this page, you can, and they can choose which product they're going to purchase.
And where do I do that? Right here?
We would actually do that. Exit the editor, please. Top left.
Where?
Right here. Your exit button. Lovely.
Okay.
Okay, let's click the purple bag on your order form.
Okay.
Add products, top left. Whichever is the other product that you want them to have the option to.
It's 3. It's all tutoring, but it's like tutoring 20 sessions, 10 sessions, or 2. Just show me how to do 1 and then I'll be done. So just
Well,
select
that's easy. Select product.
Okay.
There you go. Now you can see here, down here are your order bumps. So you now have 2 flagship products and they can choose which one they want to purchase. Does that make sense?
Okay, but shouldn't I have the 10 sessions and 2 sessions as well, right?
Yes. Add product and add those products.
Okay.
Yes. There we go.
All right. And then I know how to add the other one. I'll do it in a minute.
Great.
Should I get rid of that thank you page that I had way down here?
No. I think we should leave that. Scroll me up just a little bit in your build. Let me see what comes above this.
Well, I'll probably
OTO. Yes. So you have order form where they make their purchase, OTO where they can grab the upsell or not. And regardless of what they do on the OTO, whether they take the upsell or they do not, you'll take them to a thank you page where you confirm and affirm the actions they've taken. Congratulations on securing your tutoring package. Congratulations on securing your future to access your course, to access your training. That's a thank you page. You have to have a thank you page to give them next steps.
Okay, got it. And then, okay, how can I change the email that gives them access to the digital course? And that was my last question.
Oh, like the email that you send from?
No, like, don't they get an email that gives them access to the course?
Yes.
How can I edit that and make it more pretty?
Cool. Okay, great question. There's 2 ways we can do it. Number 1, you can just make your own email. Like you craft your own email that gives them access to the course. You make the words, you make it pretty, and you just put a button in there that leads them to the course URL. So you can make, instead of using the system email, you can just make your own email. Or we can edit the system email. I'll show you how to edit the system email. That way you can just choose whichever way works best for you here. Let's exit in the top left.
And one other, I just realized one.
Sure.
Can a student forward the email that gives them access to the course to anybody?
Yeah, technically they could, but ClickFunnels is built up to where they're not going to be able to they won't be able to just give the course link. You have a paid course, so it's all protected and it's locked down by tagging and them being enrolled. So they can forward the email all that they want. But unless they share their email and password with the person, there's no way that they're going to actually be able to log in. If
Okay.
they forward the email and somebody clicks it, they'll actually be taken to the purchase page, the order form, where they can buy access to the course.
Okay. The reason I asked that is I tried to forward it to myself in a different email address that I have, and it opened, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's just because you're the admin, and in your browser, you're logged into ClickFunnels as the admin. So the things that you see as the admin are different than what customers are going to see. If you were to try that in an incognito window, you'll see what customers are actually going to see, which is not getting access to the course.
Okay, got it.
Nice. Okay, great. Let's exit in the top left. Check out some system emails.
Okay.
Bottom left, workspace settings, please. System emails, one up. Right here. Now at the top, we have our courses. Course enrollment. We send this to a new course member. To the right, you can go to the settings of it, or you did perfect. You clicked in and now you can customize.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep. And then you can dress it up, make it however you want. And now in your workflow, somebody buys your course and you just have to have the one step in the workflow, enroll them in course. They'll receive this automated system email, which you've dressed up. Easy peasy.
Okay. That's what they get currently.
Correct.
And I can just add pictures and make it prettier.
You absolutely can with your element list on the right-hand side. Yep, sure can.
All right. That's all I needed. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You are more than welcome. Great stuff. When's your keynote?
September 20th. I'll be
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I just
we're
got back
coming.
from Johns Hopkins, and I'm realizing I am so leaving money on the table by not doing a more formal offer and value ladder. So thank you so much for this. I really, really appreciate it. It was very helpful.
Cool. You are more than welcome. If you have any other questions after you work today, hop in tomorrow. We'll get you right on track.
Okay.
All right. Rich is next. Good morning, Rich.
Hey, good morning, Dante.
Hey, how can I help today, my man?
All right. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. All right. So I told you I had this whole plan there. You know, with me, I'm going up. My arms are getting tired. I'm always fighting this damn stream to get up. Everything just keeps coming at me. So anyway, that guy was going to do the funnel for me for the red light therapy so I could concentrate on the club.
Yep.
It all fell apart because of the ClickFunnels guy that he got wouldn't work. So the funnel came back to me and they're going to work on the Shopify. So then I figured, all right, so I started working. We had that conversation with the buttons, set everything up. So I was going through setting that up. And then I come to find out that eye cream that I was using, they got some bad reviews on there with people breaking out. And I was like, I'm not using that now. So then I had to switch around, find a new product. I found something new. Now I'm at a 90-cent loss. So I'll have to raise the shipping to just get it to even. I don't need to make the money on it. It's a free plus shipping.
Yep.
Since I have to start over, I'm doing it that way. So I wanted to, and then Russell comes up with all these things that keep you occupied all day long. And now I got trouble with Stripe because my license expired and I got the temporary thing and they were trying to help me, but since it's through the lab, I can't do it. I got to get in touch with them and whatever. It's just like, geez, can't anything come easy? So so I wanted to show you what I was working on so far.
Cool. Let's take a look.
All right. So first, I'll just go through here quick because I just want your opinion if I should go through. Oh, and you see, I did You wanted me to get the button active, so what I did was when they load in, it pops in the screen so they can
Love that.
patch it,
Love that.
right? So I went through, I redid the copy, I did the buttons, right? So that looks pretty good, right?
It looks fantastic, Rich.
So this, I set all this up, and then I find out now this cream is no good. So I created this. So right now I'm doing them on a split, but none of them are running right now. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the free product that I'm going to do the free plus shipping with. And the one thing is, it's really popular in Britain and Europe. It's
Mm.
not really in the US, so maybe it's good for me, maybe not. We'll see. But I was actually able to get that girl to see the images came out. This is the same woman that I used in the other ones. The
Yep.
images are holding perfect,
So good.
right? So this can also be used with the red light therapy. So it still fits in. It's actually better than the other product I had. And it
Nice.
has a higher, resale value. So I could sell this one at $19, 18 and
Mm.
change, and I'm a good price,
Mm.
even at that.
Nice.
So then I started working with the models. I created, it's trying to get this in. So this is the new setup. Remember we were talking about instead of following it completely. So I started with the different sections.
Yep.
I'm working on this to change. I think this is too much here. So I'm eliminating this bottom. I
Yep.
already did. And this top piece is going to be here. And then
Amazing.
when this is here, I could shrink this down so it's not so large,
Yep.
right? So then it just give more information, and I made it so that the checkout is right on one page checkout. I mean,
Yep.
it's a free plus shipping, so I don't need to send them anywhere else, right?
Yep.
So that's
And
where,
you are still using a two-step order form, which I love. Because
yeah,
you'll get abandoned carts, you'll get customers info that you can reach out to and get that data. This is great, Rich.
yeah. And I set up this out of the way. Uh, oh wait, you can't see it here. You know where you see it? It's weird. I can't see it in my side. It only works on this side. Oh, I don't want to have to do a purchase here. What am I doing, man?
You won't. You have a two-step order
Oh yeah,
forms.
yeah. That's right.
Yep. You can hit next.
So oh yeah, I do because this is the oh wait. Here, duh. So, I had it ready already. I forgot. So this is where it brings you to after you buy it.
Great. OTO for more. More of the same.
Yeah, and I'm working on this to give the bundles, and I was trying to show you when I set them up. I think I can get them in here. No. Why is this not working for me from this side?
Because you're looking at, go back there for me.
Uh,
One browser tab left.
yeah.
Top right, you have,
Trying to
oops, let me
get
get my little tool.
Boy,
Top right, you have a guest checkout drop down. And you're looking at the guest checkout, which they will not be. So click that drop down top
Wait,
right.
over here? Yeah.
Yeah. And now hit OTO.
Yep. There we go.
Because there you go. And that's what it'll look like.
So, yeah, but I don't see I had it so they were showing somewhere. Now I can't. I had it. That's weird. Because I have it set up because I was trying to show you the pricing. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. I could go through this way because I'm still in test mode. And now I'll see if it works.
That's right. Let's take a look.
Yep. So it brought me here. So is this a good pop right from the start?
Right. So okay, yes. So after they would purchase, you would take them right here
Yeah,
to the OTO page.
right. With a
Yes.
5-minute timer.
Yes. I think we're a little copy heavy at the top there. Yeah, I think we're copy heavy, and like I see
Up here.
you have your company information right there as like a block on the page.
Yeah, well, it's in with, yeah, what happened was I was trying to get it in the bar
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't get it where it was sitting right. So while I was working on this space was blank and this
Mm-hmm.
was blank because it just had the timer here.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just these two headlines and the timer. And then I had these. This wasn't here and this wasn't here.
That's probably more like what I'm used to seeing.
Right. So these two, I just threw it in there because then it looked weird, right? I had it with just the logo there, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the logo into a bar again, like it was, but
Uh-huh.
it's always too thick. I can't get it the same way across the full screen.
Oh, you probably just need to resize that logo, Rich.
Yeah. So I'm
Yes.
working on that. But I just wanted to have it on it because I know it needs to be there. So ideally, it's going to be up here in the top left corner, and
Yes.
then my phone and email is on this side.
Yes, that's perfect. Yes.
So
And
I
then
just got to work
so a
on
little
that
bit of
still.
imagination, a lot of that will not feel and seem so busy. It'll clearly be saying, "Hey, get more of the thing." And then they scroll down a little bit and there's the order form,
Right.
right?
Yeah. 'Cause
Scroll me
this-
down just a skosh, let me see. Right. Okay. And now the image that you have, how many of them are you offering to your customers right here?
With what?
How many more can they buy? Are you offering one more, three more, five more?
Yeah, they're right here.
I would probably remove the one. This is where we really don't want to give them many options. We want to give them one or maybe two options. So I would probably just have a 3 or a 5 and or a 5. I wouldn't have one. They just bought one. Don't even give them that option. I would just have 3 or 5. Then the images that you have, like here, you're showing just one serum. You should probably have 3.
Oh
in
yeah,
that
I've got
image.
that. I've been working
Cool.
on with the model that's
Yep.
holding it. I also have the one that has the under eye massager with the towel, but without the massager. And
Yep.
she's got the bottle and she's going to be putting the cream on. I'm working on all that.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Right on track, Rich.
So I was just, wondering if this was the right way to go with this. And
Yes.
instead of doing so now the one thing I wanted to ask, and then I'll go.
Before you
is-
do that, Rich, I just have to step away for a quick moment. I'll
Yeah.
be right back. Thank you.
This thing is always in my way.
Okay, Rich, I'm back. Thanks a
Hey,
lot.
all right. Yeah. So the thing is, should I go through redoing this whole funnel over like the original one, or should I just go delete this one and work off this?
That's a great question.
Since this is the free plus shipping, and this was, they had the penny sale thing, and then I could change it all, with all the new stuff, and then I got to but I don't know if it's just a waste of time, if I should just work off this.
Well, Well, okay, great question, Rich. What you should do is just sell one offer. So, like, have one offer in this funnel, either the penny sale or the vitamin C.
Yeah, well, the penny sale thing is done because it's got to be this now because I'm not using that cream.
Great. So, what I would tell you to do then is you have two different designs, you have two different layouts here. So, oh, sorry, I see that in the chat. Oh, sorry, Karen. Yes, it's 11 o'clock. We do these. So yeah, Rich, I would, you have two different design layouts here. Left side running your interstitial or advertorial page as Trey teaches it. The right side, you've changed up some things and you're just trying a different design, which is great. I'm not against that at all. I would have you try the offer in both different designs.
Oh, so then do them both.
Yes, I would leave that page that you built for the other offer, and I would just put my vitamin C in there. Then you can run traffic, and then you can see which of the page converts the best.
Okay. Yeah, that's what, because originally that's what I was going to do, but then I was like, let me just ask you and make sure before I go through all this stuff to do them both, or if I should do a split off this one. But originally we had said I was going to do two different offers with the interstitial page, and then the other guy was going to do this free plus shipping for me. So I kind of, when it got thrown up, I just threw this in as the split test instead.
Which is exactly what you should do as a funnel hacker, Rich. That's perfect. You're literally doing perfect. Oop, plans fell through. I can build it myself. I can launch it myself. It's exactly what you should do.
All right, thanks. So now the other question is, with the other thing going on, am I able to, if I wanted to just use this block,
yep,
for like to put an offer in, I can't do it with this chain, right? I would have to create a whole other funnel. Am I able to copy this and go somewhere else, or how would I do that?
Like, you mean that funnel step?
Yeah, this one step here, these two things.
Oh yeah.
Without the devices, it's just the upsell for the more of the same with the serum. I want to have that just as its own offer without going to the red light therapy. So I could do that somewhere else.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I think what you're saying is you're just trying to save this page. Let me get my little tool. Yeah, that page, you're trying to save that page as a template. So you can take the design, you can take the layout, and you can add it to other funnels easily. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, yes, we can absolutely do that. Let's enter the editor. Okay, top right, settings.
Everywhere I move this bar.
Yeah, it's always in the way. It's the biggest nuisance out there. Let's go to editor settings, I believe. No, I'm sorry. Back to settings. And go to body. No. No. Sorry. Back to settings. Can you try typography? That won't be it. Can you go back to settings and then try show code? Okay, that is not it. Let's go to our layout, top left. Yes. Show everything, okay. Sorry, I must be mistaken. Exit the editor, please, top left.
Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong thing.
I'd say, okay, your exit right up there. Top left.
Where am I going? Oh, over here. We're leaving this.
Yes. Okay. Click your three dots on that order form page, please. Right there. Okay, let me see. Scroll down. Go to the settings, please. close that down. I'm sorry, Rich. I'm just having a brain fart on how to save. You can,
It's
you
all
can
right.
absolutely save a page as a template. But here's one cool thing we can do. Exit the editor again, top left.
Is
the
it in
build.
maybe in the main screen here?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the same stuff, right?
I believe so, yes. I'll have to find where that button's been moved to. But click that button right there to the right. That is a duplicate funnel. So just clone the funnel and you have that page in it. Delete whatever you don't need.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yep.
I mean, that's how I got that one started. It's right.
Perfect.
You know, that all started from this one.
Yes, sir.
You know, so all right, so that's good because then I'm gonna try and get that taken care of.
Nice. Love that. Yeah, you're right on track, Rich. You're acting as a funnel hacker here. Love it.
Yeah, so you know, because I want to try and take advantage. Can we talk about that on here since it's Russell's thing, the lab?
Oh, yes, but let's talk about that tomorrow. I'm just running out of time now.
Oh yeah, all right, that's
I
fine.
still need to learn a little bit more about Russell's lab.
I've been looking. This is really. I wish I had the money to really get in there, but I'm in. You know, but I got to stay with. You know, it's hard. You got to focus on. You know, I got to focus on this because it's really important that I get this going.
Yes.
So it's just like I can drop my stuff from Shopify in there, which is great. But I want to I really, now that this funnel is back into me and this is what I'm going to be doing while I really want to get this down. I really need to nail this. And it took me a while to get used to all these finaglings in here, but you know, and it's like, I think I saw what you're talking about the template somewhere. I don't remember where the heck I saw it. Now I don't feel bad because happens to you too.
It does. It does.
So thanks a lot. And
Awesome.
I appreciate it. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Cool. You got it, Rich. Rosie's stepping away for a quick moment. So while she does, let me hop over to Margaret. I know you got a time crunch on your back right now. How can I help today?
Thank you for that. I do. I'm like, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna hop off. I had a train today. Okay, so last week we talked about my free access. And
Yeah.
so I went through support and all of that. And I totally wore them out. They were great. I appreciate the graciousness that everyone has on your team. So I appreciate that.
We all
However,
love being here with you guys.
yes, we were not able to do what we were hoping to do in terms of using a code for the free access. So we went to an opt-in page. So it boiled down to, unless they purchase something, you can't, according to your support, you can't have a freebie code for them to just jump in. They have to buy something and then it looks like it goes to the one-time offer kind of deal. So we went ahead and created an opt-in page. Now, I'm not sure that we're doing it correctly. Your AI gave us some great information. So my tech guys are working on it. Well, kind of finished. So here's my question. Here's my question. On the access page, can I show you my screen?
Yes, please do.
I'm like, where do we take them once they opt in? I'm not sure where we go from there. Are we taking them to, hey, congratulations? Should I take them to kind of like the order confirmation page, or should they go to, I'm not sure.
That is a great question, Margaret. It won't be an order confirmation page. An order confirmation page is used after purchases where customers actually make a purchase. And the beautiful thing about an order confirmation page is it shows them a receipt of the products that they actually purchased. But they're not purchasing here. So all you need is a very simple thank you page.
Okay.
That after they opt in, it's just a thank you. It says, congratulations, you're in. Please go check your email to find your unrestricted access. And that's simple. A thank you page in this capacity would typically also at the bottom have like 3 things for them to do. Once you're in, step 1, go follow me on socials. I share expert advice every single day and I don't want you to miss it. All right, step 2 might be go join my community or whatever the steps that you want them to do. You're always going to hit them when they're hot. So thank you page is super simple. Thanks them for doing the thing, confirms the thing that you promised and gives them next steps.
Okay, so those next steps, so I can convert the confirmation page to the thank you page. So I'll
Of
just take
course
off
you
the stuff.
can.
So
In your confirmation page, you'll see an element that is called order confirmation. It's the receipt that you'll see on the page. Just delete that. They're not making a purchase, so they won't use that at all, and everything else can stay.
okay, perfect. So my last question is so once they go in, how do they actually get access to the course? I mean,
Ooh,
how do they?
that'd be a workflow. I'm not seeing your ClickFunnels account. Do you have it available?
Yes, you see it. Can you see mine?
I see your entire desktop, but you must have two screens and you're sharing the other screen.
Am I sharing the wrong screen?
Looks like it.
Let's see. How's that?
There we go. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, so
there's the opt-in. Great. And look to the right of your opt-in, green envelope. That shows me that this opt-in is connected to a workflow. That's exactly right. Let's click on that. Nice. Cool. Great. Perfect so far. You're tagging them properly. Love that. You're enrolling them in the course. Love that. Now you're also sending your own email. That first email is probably your welcome to the course email. Is that correct?
well, it should be. It's actually here's a welcome. They're going to both be sent at the same time, so I think he just put them. This is the welcome. Here's how to access your course. This is your Grand Challenge community. But I mean, they could be easily switched around.
Yes, let's swap those. You can click the little box. Yes, let's definitely swap those. We want to always put it on the little gray box just above that email. It's top middle. Yes, perfect. Bingo. We always want to first confirm and affirm the actions that they did.
Okay.
I don't think you talked a bunch about community. It was more about the course from what I saw. So first we confirm you got access to the course. Community is a bonus. That would come second.
Correct.
Great.
Okay, so from here, so now, AI told us to take them to the HTTPS accounts, myclickfunnels.com for them to set up their account.
You don't quite need that. You just want to put in that first email, you just want to put the URL of your course itself. Open up a new browser tab for me, please.
Okay.
Yes, perfect. Type myclickfunnels.com. You can type it up in your search bar. Yes. Go ahead, press enter. Nice. All right, now in this tab, let's go to your courses, left-hand side, under your apps. Yes. And which one is it? The top one, I imagine?
Yes.
Great. Click into that. Top of the screen now is a URL. And at the bottom of that URL is two little pages, the copy button, right? Come here, tool. There, you got it. Beautiful. Nice. Let's go back to your other ClickFunnels tab, please. I believe it's your leftmost browser tab. One more left, I believe.
Here.
Yeah, there we go. Let's click your email, 3 dots on the, remember we swapped them, first email.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. And edit email, please.
Yeah, see, we originally put that, so it doesn't need this, it actually needs that, and I'll change that and put, something else, and then put the link inside the words. Okay. So,
Absolutely. You can also use a button.
okay. Oh, okay.
So you might have a text block, and your text block stops at section 1 or number 1. Sorry. You might have one text block. Come on, tool. There it is. You might have one text block that stops right there. And instead of you putting down the link and saying, click this link, you would just say, click the button below to access your course. Text block ends right here. There's now a button for them to push.
Okay.
The new text block is below, and that has steps 2, 3, 4, and the remaining of the email. Does that make sense?
Yes, so they will get access through this link, and then they'll still use the magic link and all of that stuff.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay, you're awesome. I got a jet.
That sounds great. Good
Thank you.
stuff, Margaret.
All right, bye-bye.
Absolutely. Love this, moving and grooving. Hey, really quick, let me hop over to Marty. It's Marty's first day, and thank you so much for the patience so far. How can I help my friend?
Yeah, I'm super happy to be here. I've actually binged like all the videos from all the past weeks already in the last week. I subscribed to your YouTube channel, so every time there's a video I could miss, I can just watch it. Yeah, I'm super pumped to be here. A little bit of context beforehand. I'm from Germany. My vocabulary isn't the best, so bear with
you're
me
great.
when we're trying to talk and me finding the right words. So for me, this whole topic is super complex because I've been in this business for like 20 years. And right now I want to take all of my experience and all the stuff that I've done and actually create my own expert business, because I have been building e-coms and expert business in the past for other people, where I was just like the tech guy, the marketing guy, helping them out to launch their brands and stuff. So yeah, I had like imposter syndrome or something, but I had this super amazing experience of the last few years, scaling an e-com from 7 to 9 figures in 3 years, which I'm extremely proud of. And I have all the like the templates, the workflows, the emails that make it happen.
Great.
And I want to take all of that and build my own expert business, helping e-coms to scale. So the big thing for me right now is just getting my first funnel going that makes enough money for me to quit my job, because I'm still working at the e-com that I scaled. And I just want to do this full time because I'm just super pumped. I want to get going. I know I can scale myself like amazingly. So yeah, I just need like the right funnel, the right first offer that I can just get going with and make enough money fast enough to just quit my job. And that's like the idea. In terms of offers, there's a lot of stuff I can do, and that's for me like the biggest problem, I think, because I can do email marketing, I can build your pages, I can do funnel hacking, offer hacking, all that kind of stuff. I actually wrote like a 900-page book on all the stuff that I've learned over the last like 20 years. But I've actually stopped writing it because it's just too much. There's everything in there, like how to find top performers, how to execute the right way, how to be productive, all the kind of stuff. So
sounds like you should take that book and you should train your own GPT, and then to your offer, you can give people their own AI wizard.
I already thought about that already, and it's kind of it's part of my business plan. Yeah.
Good.
But that's like a future thing, I guess. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I have my customer avatar down pretty much. It's like CEOs and founders of 7-figure e-coms in Germany that are trying to scale PPC, but they hit a glass ceiling and they don't know what to do. They have like basic sales pages done. They know they shouldn't send traffic just to the PDP. They should have at least like a sales page, maybe even an advertorial. They have like some, I don't know, like 100K of spend already per month, but they hit this glass ceiling. They want to increase ad spend, but the return on ad spend goes down, and they're trying like different stuff, like trying a headline, maybe trying like a different campaign, like a PPC campaign, trying to squeeze more out of their existing customers. But they just can't scale. They have like these 10-20% of growth per year, but they want this like hockey stick moment, right? I can deliver that, but I don't know how to get the right offer together to actually like provide it to them, and like the right, hook story offer. Like I need the basic idea of how to get going. And I guess I will have to start with a webinar funnel. I'm pretty set on that if you don't have like a better idea. But
well, it depends. So you're still formulating your offer, the deliverables, the things that you use to deliver that dream outcome to your customers. But what's your prospective price point? What do you want to charge for this first course or product?
That depends. I think the best way for me at the start is just still doing a lot of the operative work kind of like an agency, like going in there as like a very specific kind of funnel hacker that actually like a growth hacker maybe, that gets them going. If I do that, I want like at least 5 or 6K for like 30 days of work, where I would like work maybe 10 or 15 hours per week on their stuff. If I would build it in a way from the get-go where they do most of the work and they have to train their team and get all the like templates and all that kind of stuff, I think that would take too long of time, because I don't have everything like product ready with like markups and everything so I can deliver it. And I want to get going. So I'm thinking, okay, I want to get going, launch my first funnel. I do the work in the beginning. And while doing the work for the first few clients, I can get all the templates going and create mockups and brand every little thing like its own product and get the offer stack going. So yeah.
And you have previous works that you can point to, right? Previous successes?
Yeah, I've built like small funnels already in ClickFunnels just because I wanted to get going. I have like a job search funnel just for me. So maybe I can find like another job where I can get more money and just reduce my hours just to have more time to build my stuff. And I have like already graphs going like, okay, they had like 10% growth per year. Then I came in, and then you have like this hockey stick based on the real numbers. And I can give all the proof and all the stuff that made it work. So I can use that for sure for like the hook and for the sales pages. And in the webinar, I already know how to like get the webinar going, get my 4 stories straight and so on. But I don't know, there's so much stuff I want to put in there. And I think I'm keeping myself from actually getting to go, because it's like too much. And I have to like focus down and get this like one hook and one specific offer and this one story.
Yes.
And yeah, that's what I need help with. Yeah.
Marty, you're a genius. You're right on track. You're a guy that can do a lot of things. You're knowledgeable. You have a skill set. And it gets tough to make offers when we have that skill set, because it's like, I can do so many things and I can help so many people. So yes, we need to identify our dream customer. I know you can help a ton of different people, but we must identify a dream customer, the person that we are trying to go help, so we can speak directly to them. Our hook is made for a dream customer. Our offer is made for a dream customer. Once you truly identify that dream customer, then we will craft everything for them. And I agree with you. A webinar is going to be a fantastic vehicle for you.
Yeah.
It's a easy sell. Over the last 10 years, I've helped dozens of e-commerce brands scale to unheard of numbers. They pay me $50,000 for it, but exclusive to you now, learn the secrets for only $6,000. Learn the secrets for 87% off of what big retail would pay me. Stuff like that. We can work with all that. I love everything I've heard here. We need to identify the dream customer, and then we'll start crafting our offer.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think I already know the dream customer, but they all also have like 5 fires going in their business, right?
Yes.
They want to work more on the business instead of in the business. They have their ROAS, their return on ad spend tanking. They want to get it up. I don't know, their team is not performing like they want to, so they do a lot of the work themselves instead of actually like outsourcing, delegating the right way. But like, what's like the one thing? Is it just like the return on ad spend, or is it the conversion rate, or is it like, okay, is it funnel? Do they have funnels as a word in their vocabulary already? Do they know that they need a funnel, or do I have to start like a bit earlier and get them to like get sales pages as a concept? Or that's like, those are the specifics that I'm trying to figure out about my customer audience. Yeah.
Amazing. I love this. This is gonna be so fun, Marty. I do have some insights. In the interest of time today and just getting you started, I just put a link in the chat to my AI. I would love for... Good, great. Inside the AI, you'll see that there's a call function. You can literally just talk to me like you would talk to ChatGPT. And I'd love for you to just go to Dante AI and start brainstorming that, because all the things that you're saying right now are the triggers. Those are the pain points that your customers are having that we're going to speak to. So let's find the number one pain point. Let's find the main thing that all business owners are experiencing. And it's probably the lack of systems. I think the secret of funnels, I think that is going to be your angle. Funnels are global. Funnels are worldwide. People know about them. But if I had to imagine in Germany, most of your clients, they're probably just running Shopify stores or whatever other software you guys use. They're running ads right to a Shopify store, which means they're leaving conversions on the table. They're leaving upsells on the table. With a funnel, you're going to get higher conversions and be able to plug upsells right into your sales chain. And that right there, just that one lever is enough to 4x your business overnight.
Awesome. Yeah, 4x is actually the thing that I deliver.
Of course it is.
Perfect.
Because you're an actual e-com guy. Yeah, let's talk to Dante I. Let's really understand that customer. Dante I is only trained on Russell Brunson's teachings and trainings and frameworks. So the dream customer creation, the dream 100 for finding 100 people and doing outreach to those to get your first clients, offer crafting. He's trained on all that. Just so you guys know, Dante I is a terrible technician. Don't go to him for how do I change my button color. He's not going to, I didn't train him on that. He's a great strategist, a great copywriter, and a great marketer.
Right. Awesome. Thank you very much. And now over to the next person, I guess.
You're welcome, Marty. Great to have you here, man. Okay, Rosie's going to be next. Hey, Rosie.
Here I come.
There we go. Gotcha.
Let me take the little thing off. All righty.
All right.
Okay, so a couple of things. So I did move forward with switching we talked on Friday about it not working as far as the voice reset system. So I did make the move to switch it to the 3-day challenge.
Cool.
So a couple of questions on that. I did run into like a issue with some errors, and I'm just trying to get my list so I can get everything. But so I wanted to launch it yesterday to switch it over to that. But it was like a checkout error that kept on, coming up. But I'm so proud of myself. It took me a while, but I finally figured it out. I had did like mobile only for 2 of the checkouts, and it kept telling me I couldn't have multiple. So that was so frustrating. But anyway, I was happy that I resolved that. So
awesome.
Yes. So let me share my screen.
Bingo. I got you.
So the first question, I'm gonna have to save this 1 second because I was doing my email since I switched it over. Let me move these buttons and I'll just publish it, but I'll come back. Okay, so okay, so I made the page. My question to you, you see this headlining, the weight loss breakthrough nobody talks about. My first question is, should I address that on this challenge? Should I put that on there, or should I keep it the way it is, like the self-talk shift, 3 days to rewrite your inner voice, and then the date and time? Or should I incorporate that wording over here in my title somehow?
That's a great question. Remember, people buy outcomes. So what is the outcome that you're delivering? The main thing people are buying. Are they buying how to speak to themselves properly, or are they buying weight loss?
No, basically it's how to speak to themselves properly while actively trying to lose weight.
Right. But now we're trying to talk 2 things, and that's where it gets tough.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. This is my 3-day transformation. You spot the inner critic, you rewrite the script, and you create a bad body day plan.
Bingo.
So yes. So
So
that's
it's
not
weight
about
loss.
the weight loss. It's what I thought it was the latter. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you never spiral back to shame again. Okay, so day 3, create your bad body day plan. Create your personal toolkit for when self-doubt strikes, so you never spiral back into shame again, which I guess spiraling back into shame would be them going to In-N-Out and ordering 37 burgers and shame eating, correct?
No, it's also about speaking to yourself properly because you're going to have your up and down days, right? So when you have a bad body day, when you don't feel like your clothes fit, you can speak to yourself in a manner that it won't blow up everything. in
Right.
your-
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I
It could
I
be
understand.
either or, bad body days could be so many different things, but
Correct.
yes, but in this context, I really want to be able to, for this piece here, what I'm doing here is really trying to rewrite the script in your head because it's going to be ups and downs. So,
Right.
yeah.
So you're trying to pre-frame them to understand that. I hear you. I totally understand here. So remind me, Rosie, what's your question about this?
So my question was, what about, is this a good title or should I incorporate like before, the weight loss, breakthrough nobody talks about, and then kind of like get into the self-talk shift?
I would say instead the self-talk breakthrough nobody talks about that unlocks healthier habits, better motherhood. Like you have a method that unlocks the features for people where they're going to get healthier, they're going to get in shape, they're going to have more mental clarity because they're not being their own worst enemy. You should leave it about this one shift in thinking and how it can transform all the features of their life.
Okay. Okay, I could do that because I wasn't sure about the title. And then also, should I include my story in the copy? I just go into like the challenge promise, what your experience, but I don't have my story in here. Is that needed since I'm now shifted to a 3-day challenge?
Yes, but your story can be all the way at the very bottom. Greatest lesson we ever learn as marketers: our customers don't care about us. All they care about is themselves. And once we know that in our heart, then we can market to them knowing that they only care about themselves. Definitely have your story, but start with it at the very bottom of the funnel. If people are super interested, then they're going to read down and they're going to see your story. But for your emotional people, who 80% of buyers buy on emotion, they're not even going to make it all the way down to the story. They're going to see your hook on how positive self-talk can transform their entire lives. They're going to see the promise of the challenge. They're going to see the daily breakdown and say, yep, I need this. Does that make sense?
It does, but I'm still a little confused as to when you share the story, okay? Because before, like for my other funnel, when I talked to Jessie, she indicated that it is hook story, and then so I'm confused. Now you're saying don't put it at the bottom; they don't care. So is the story relevant or no? Because you're saying all
Rosie,
they care about their self. I'm just trying to make sure I understand.
this is an awesome question. Times change. It is hook story offer. That is 100% right. But times change. So 5 years ago, testimonials and reviews were always at the bottom of a funnel. They were always in the fear section of the funnel, because 5 years ago, we would put our testimonials down there. People read through the funnel, they get to the bottom, and fear tells them not to do it. But then we have a bunch of reviews that say, don't worry, this person did it, and this person did it, and this person did it, and this person did it. Times change, though, and customers change. So if you go look at competitors now in the marketplace, they have their above the fold, their strong attention getting, curiosity invoking headlines up top. And as soon as you scroll below the fold, the first thing they're hitting you with is 3 reviews showing the transformation that people have received. So it is still hook story offer. Have the story of the funnel, the meat and potatoes of the funnel, be more the story of what they're going to experience and how that experience is going to lead them to a transformation. And put your story at the very bottom.
Okay.
Because I bet your story is probably going to be in the ad too. Like your ad will probably be you talking to the camera about how you used to wake up every single day being your own worst enemy and not noticing it. And then one day everything shifted when you learned this one thing and you started applying it to your life and you started seeing these great results. So you dove all in 100%. And it gave you all this. So you'll be telling your story in your ad, framing them that way. Does that make sense too?
No, it does. I just wanted to be clear on that because it was a little confusing with two different ways people were telling me to proceed. So I just wanted to be clear.
Yes, totally fair, Rosie.
Okay. So I would do that. The only other thing is I wanted to look at my workflow really quickly and then also because before I had an asset, I don't have an asset anymore to give away. It's just the, purchasing and then follow-up emails. So it will be, I tag them. Do I need, and then goes to the email and then pause them here? Because
Yes.
after this works, I want to go back and do upsells, but I'm not going to do that until I know that this works because the whole thing is to split test this to see if it works.
Yes, start fast. Start
Right.
fat. You did perfect. Somebody buys, they hop into the workflow, you tag them, you send them the fulfillment email. Thank you so much. Click here to get your things and start today. And then you pause them. This is beautiful, Rosie. Build as you start making sales. You can build the rest of the sequence. You can build your upsells into it as well.
Where would I add my abandoned cart here then?
Oh, great question. Click on your funnel step on the left-hand side.
Funnel step on the left.
Right over here.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Great. Okay. I think it's this page that we were just working in. So click the green envelope. Great. Right now you have, let me get my drawing out of your way. Right now you have one workflow with one trigger. If they purchase, they get added to that workflow. You just need to add another workflow, which is your abandoned cart. So attach another. Yes. Have you started the abandoned cart workflow yet?
No. So that's for something else.
Right, correct. No worries. Let's just make a new workflow. Top right. Beautiful. Name this whatever you would like. Only you see the name.
Mm-hmm.
And let's put abandoned cart in the name of it so we can tell the difference. But no, the name.
Oh.
Sorry, right up there.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Just labeling everything so we can stay organized. Lovely. Now the
Those
event
spaces,
type.
right?
This is. You
Can
can
you
put
put spaces?
spaces here.
Oh,
You
okay.
actually can put spaces here.
Okay.
Tagging is where I don't put spaces. I always put underscores on my tags.
Okay.
Now, the event type. Here's where the magic happens. Yes, choose opt-in as the trigger. There we go. Create the workflow. Great. On the left-hand side now, click on your funnel step again right here. Yes. Check it out. Click your workflow. There we are. So we have our fulfillment workflow. The trigger of this workflow is set to purchase. If they make a purchase, they'll be added to that workflow. This trigger for your abandoned cart is set to opt-in. And opt-in means if they fill out the order form, step 1, but not step 2, then they get sent to your abandoned cart sequence. Does that make sense?
It does.
Nice. Great.
Okay. So I just need to click here and make that active later. Okay.
That's correct. Just go make the bare minimum, the MVP, minimal viable product. Go make the bare minimum you need to fulfill on abandoned cart, just like you did here. And then put a pause at the end of that. And we can launch today. As soon as you get your first abandoned cart, then you can go in and redo all the workflows and make the whole sequence.
Okay. I can do that. All right.
Nice.
The other thing would be, again, my product. Because again, before I always had products, but this time I don't. So I'm just want to make sure that I set it up correctly. Okay. So I'm giving them access to the community, but then do I just don't attach anything to the digital asset like I did before? So is this just sufficient just to have my price for the challenge? And then, that's it?
Yes.
Okay.
100%. Does a course come along with it? Like, you have, most times a challenge is a live teaching of a course. So we give them the course and we go through it with them live as our challenge. So do they get course access when they buy the challenge?
No, not at this time. I'm just trying, the only thing they have is the voice reset system, which I was previously trying to, sell as far as the affirmations and stuff to keep them afloat after we finish the 3-day challenge.
Yep.
But I'm just trying to do this one step at a time because, again, this was just a split test decision you told me to try because I just wanted to pivot because nobody was buying the voice system straight out.
Right. So you said, do I need to change my delivery mechanism where, let me turn this
Now
into a
we're cooking with
challenge?
grease. Yes.
Yep. So this is perfect then. This is absolutely perfect, Rosie.
Okay. All right. So once, like, if somebody bite on this, then I'll move to the next step. I just don't want to waste my time. Just like this, you told me don't do anything but to create the page. And so I worked on that this whole weekend. I created the page and I'm
Nice.
just trying to, make sure that, somebody, if this is the format that they, would prefer it in. So just trying different things, Dante. I mean, I'm I'm just trying to go with the flow.
No, that's perfect, Rosie. It's absolutely perfect.
The last thing would be that I noticed is when I was looking in Clarity, I saw a tablet view. And even though I'm not doing this no more, I switched to like the challenge. We have a desktop version and we have a mobile version. What about
Yes.
a tablet? Because what I noticed was that some of my settings wasn't right here. And how do I correct that with what version do I use to correct that? I didn't see a tablet version.
Yeah, there is not a tablet version. Tablets, we just let them formulate as they formulate.
You see how that was out of the picture wasn't right?
Yes.
And I don't, yeah. And so it said tablet and I was confused. So I just wanted to know, how do we address that?
This happens sometimes on tablets. All tablets are different sizes and different formatting, and it's really difficult to build versions specifically for tablets and all the different tablets they would have. So really, Rosie, you just want to build your mobile version as good as possible and let it ride there. Your tablet viewers should be a very, very small percentage of your traffic.
Okay.
Yeah. Honest answer, we just let it be and make the mobile version the best that we can.
Got it. All right. That's all I have. Thank you, Dante. I appreciate it.
You got it, Rosie. All right. Nice. Sanish is back. Good to see you again, Sanish. How can I help today?
Hey, Dante. Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah. Can I share my screen showing the
Yeah.
funnel?
Let's go check out some coconut oil, baby.
Yeah. Right. So, right. So, I as we discussed the last time, right? So we completed all the funnel, everything. So scheduled in the Facebook for maybe 1 week of time, but the conversion part I'm still challenging. So I just wanted to know that how do we take it into the next layer this.
Are you saying that you're running ads and you're getting traffic to the page right now, but you're not getting conversions?
Correct. Yeah.
Do you have Microsoft Clarity on the funnel?
Yes. We set up the clarity as well. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Clarity.microsoft.com. There you go. Bingo. Great. Okay. Right now, we have a filter at the very top. Let me get my tool. We're in the last 3 days. Can you hit that drop down? Right here.
Okay. Right.
Nice. And let's make it the last 7 days.
The last 7
Yep.
days. Yeah.
and apply. Great. So we have 198 screen recordings. Fantastic. Click the record icon for me.
This one.
Yep. And now, top right, summarize recordings. Actually, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
right.
Let's just go to our top recordings. We can start there. Now, Clarity pulled 120 of those 190 recordings, and it just looked through all of your recordings, and it's going to tell you what you're doing good and,
Yeah.
oops, what you're not doing good. This is what I want you to do every single day, Sanish, every day. I just want you to use Clarity for what it's used for, to be your actual CRO operator. So
Okay.
you'll see what you're doing good and you'll see what you're doing bad. We're going to go find the things we're not doing well on. Like, let's look through some of your attempts really quick. First one.
Yep.
Page hidden events shortly after landing on the site without further interaction. Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking at this one down here, actually. And
This
yes,
one?
and then you
Okay.
can see it will give you that 1, 2, and 3. Those are the recordings that it used to get that information for you. So it'll tell you what you're not doing great at, and then you can go in and watch those actual recordings themselves. Let's look at the next one down. Move your mouse just to the side, just so that little, yeah. Several sessions included dead clicks or JavaScript errors that might have hindered user experience and goal completion. Great, so it looks like we have some dead clicks we can fix. This is what I want you to do every single day, Sanish. Watch those recordings, see the things people are clicking on. A dead click means somebody's clicking on something, expecting something to happen, but nothing is actually happening. So we want to fix all dead clicks. We're just going to use Clarity, go through every single day, keep running traffic. You're going to keep learning more insights on that traffic you have running. And this is what leads us to our conversions.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you are saying that I should go for this and try to see that what is going on the recording side, right? Okay.
Yes, that's exactly right. You
Oh,
can
okay.
see in the recording right down here, that little thing is going to show where the dead clicks are. Ooh, so they clicked on your Powered by ClickFunnels. Go back here in the recording. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and play. It's going to come soon. Take a look here at the Powered by ClickFunnels. There's the dead clicks. They were clicking on the Powered by ClickFunnels badge. So now it's like, okay, well, let me remove that because I don't want to distract them with anything else. So go back to your ClickFunnels account, please, Sanish.
Okay. Right.
Bingo. Let's go to our main funnel settings, top right. Powered by ClickFunnels badge. Let's turn that to yes, to hide it. Scroll to the very bottom. Update.
Oh, okay.
Bingo. We just fixed something that was stopping people from purchasing, that was
Okay.
slowing down conversions. I want you to do this over and over and over again. Find all the little things and fix them.
Okay. 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 Let me work out that, and then I will come back to you.
That sounds amazing, Sanish. Great work.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dante.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
That is so cool. Sanish was with us a while ago, did a great job building a beautiful, beautiful funnel. Okay, it's going to work out perfectly. I got to move a little bit quick here, gang. I have some other meetings I have to get to, but let me hop over to Miguel. Hey, Miguel, how can I help today?
Hello.
Hey, man.
I have 3 questions.
Great.
Fulfillment. Hold on. Let me share my page. Let me share. I have for the fulfillment. I don't know how to do the fulfillment. How to create the label. I did what you told me about the product to check that it's on field. I create a sale, a purchase. And then how do I fulfill this?
You're going to fulfill through Zendrop.
No, I'm gonna do it myself. I just receive the product myself.
Oh, okay, great. And you're just going to fulfill it yourself.
Yes, and I wanna do SIPO as to make the labels.
Oh,
I connected my
fantastic.
account to SIPO. I think SIPO.
Yep, Shippo. Uh-huh.
SIPO. And
Yep.
then, but I don't know how to do this.
Okay, great question. What we're really going to have to do is just set up a Zap with Shippo.
What is that?
I'm trying to think of a fast way to help you with this, Miguel. I'm just on a time crunch. I don't have a fast way. This will take me a couple minutes to go through. I'd like you to get with our support team on that.
Okay.
Tell them everything you want to do, and they'll show you how to connect your ClickFunnels and your Shippo. So anytime a purchase is made in ClickFunnels, it sends over to Shippo, and you'll do fulfillment right there through Shippo, printing your labels and doing all the stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
So my second question is about Facebook ads and clarity.
Sure.
So this is my Facebook ad. I really don't know what I'm looking for in all this information. So it looks like my page is generating clicks on the ad.
Yep.
I don't know how to measure all that. And then I received this message that they're trying to help me with the ad itself to set up this thing. I don't know if that's something I have to do or not.
I would encourage you to do it. Facebook has really taken some great strides recently with the AI that they have implemented. And Facebook's claim right now is literally just give us pictures and copy and we will sell your products for you. People are having great success doing all the things Facebook is asking them to do. I would do those, Miguel.
So do the setup thing here and change all these things I recommended. So far,
Yes, I
spent
would.
like $120, which is okay. I don't know what is good information, what is bad information. I just don't know how to read this.
Yes. So it looks like most of your spend. Oh, no, I understand. Okay, so to look at your stats, this is just looking at the stats now that are going to come inside of your Facebook ad itself. So let's scroll to the right a little bit. You can
Okay.
see that results are blank, and that's because we haven't had any results yet. We haven't had purchases, but we can see the reach and the impressions. So this is showing you how many people your ad is getting in front of. And then we'll see
Okay.
the cost per result. You still have more ads to run, Miguel, and you just need more data. Facebook hasn't received enough data yet to be able to share with you all these reports, but you'll see the cost per result. What does it cost you every time somebody buys one of your pet hair gloves? So just a little bit more data to be filled in here. But this is your Facebook quick stats that's showing you how many people are seeing your ad, how many people are engaging with your ad, and how much it's costing you to get that actual purchase. Once we have that data, then you'll know, oh, okay, it cost me $12 to sell a glove. So if my cost is $12, how much does my glove need to be for me to turn a profit?
Okay. And I was checking the clarity.
Yep.
It looks like where's that? I have some people going into the website.
Mm-hmm.
I have like 66 people going in.
Nice.
And I was checking on the videos, and a lot of the videos show that they go just to the first section of the page.
Yep,
They
you're
don't
above the
scroll
fold.
down. They don't scroll down too much. They just stay there, and some of them just stay there for a while, like 2-3 minutes. They don't do anything. So that's one thing that I think I need to keep checking on and see what is the reason they don't do anything. Because they click on the ad, but they don't do anything in the website, right?
Yes, and that would be the hook, the above the fold. When we see people not scrolling down, not reading the things on our pages, that lets us know every time that we need to come up with a stronger hook, or maybe the imagery, all the things in your above the fold. We need to start split testing those. That's different headlines. That's different hero images, the main images that are showcasing the product itself. We need to increase that. And once we have a good above the fold, then people start scrolling down.
Okay. So do you think I should create another, I mean, maybe just the first page, the first section, change it and split test and with different headline, different picture, and see how it goes?
That's exactly right, Miguel. That's exactly right. We run split tests and you test different above the folds until you find the winner or until you find the thing that starts to get you conversions and leads you on the hunt.
So I leave the ad running as it is, just do
Yes.
the change on the split test.
Yes, absolutely. That's perfect.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do one. I can do only like 2 split tests, right? Only 2 pages.
You can do multiple split tests, but I don't advise it. I advise one split test, your control and your variation. Anything
Okay.
more than that, and it gets really difficult to decipher the data and know what's actually working and winning.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna create another page as the main page and see and keep running the ads and see what's happening.
Yep, I think that's perfect.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You got it, Miguel. Great stuff. Get with tech support right away so we can show you how to set up a shippo, and you're rocking, my man.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Super proud of you, Miguel. Great work.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Okay, gang, give me just 2 seconds. I'll be right back, and Vladimir will be next. Okay, thanks a lot for that, Vladimir. How can I help today, my man?
Dante, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all.
Great to meet you.
My,
Is this
my
the first time we're speaking?
Yes, yes.
Good to
Even
meet
though
you.
it feels different from this side because I binge watched everything that you guys posted over there. So I don't want to sound weird. I know that there's like a psychology term on like when you when you see someone so many times and they don't know you. So so first time here, just a quick intro. I'm in a premium cigar business, and we have a bit of a different business model, different from the rest of the herd based on the specific application of the cigars. So our product is we're focused on experiences. The product is some of the best in the world. Like I don't even think that matters anymore because people have their preferences. However, the experiences that we provide are unique, and the end result with the product itself is what actually is the where our true value is. So just like one of the previous listeners here or members mentioned that we can do so many things because we have the very exclusive packaging, and we're a graphic design and technology company, so we personalize on one hand, right? But on the other hand, we have a very unique packaging which is specifically designed for golf. Since I'm a golfer, and the common problem is that like there's this a notion that, like you just buy one big cigar is going to last you for 18 rounds. That's not going to happen because the cigar, the cigars end up being bad because you smoke them outside. And so long story short is that we
and then I
created
four-putted on the 5th hole, and I totally forgot about the cigar that I threw next to the sand trap, and now I lost one for the whole day.
Exactly. So what we designed is a specific, sun-resistant, water-resistant, mini humidor, cutter inside, 3 smaller cigars, mild, medium, full, and so on and so forth, right? So I obviously, watch Trey gazillion times over the weekend, and I start building the actual funnel, right? We do business with, just one thing to mention, like the product itself has been, validated because we do business with some of the best country clubs and golf clubs in the New York area, and like they're buying this, like they're eating them, right? Because so what I decided is, okay, focus. So for so many things, the first funnel is going to be golf and cigars. I'm running out of time because the golf, summer has passed, and follow, listen, watch all the Trey's videos, and start bringing this thing to this baby to life, right? Like, so the first question that I have is, since you mentioned, about ever-changing preferences of people, Trey's instructing me to, instructed, I know that the video probably is about 2 years old because it says 2023. And I started with the story. Question number 1, the layout in which I introduced the story, and then I kind of transition into the product, into the benefits, and then the product is, and then the testimonials and everything else at the bottom, right? I'm under the impression that I need to follow a different layout right now.
No. Great question here, Vladimir. This is open coaching, so you're going to hear some people on the expert side, some people on the e-com side. When it comes to e-com, stick to Trey's layout. That is an interstitial page, or an advertorial is another way you'll hear it called. It is an amazing page for running cold traffic to a page that displays everything they need to know about the product, where you can explain all the features and benefits. You can lay out the story of, like, it was it was 9:30 on a Tuesday. I just wrapped up the 5th hole, but as I'm driving to the next hole, I realized I left my cigar next to the green. I do this every time I go golf. And just as I was going to turn around and go get the cigar, I realized this wasn't even a good cigar and I wasn't even enjoying it. So not only did I lose the cigar, I just left it there and went on about my day. And how many of you have had a story like that, right? So no, I would stick with Trey's interstitial page layout. We're going to use that to get designs. We're going to get proof. I just want to share the entire program with you. How Trey teaches it, which is the right way in my opinion. Trey teaches to run interstitial pages on the front end. Because these are plug and play. These are easy. Once you learn how to build an interstitial page, you can build it for all the products in your lineup. And now you have pages you can run traffic to. For the products that are winning, the ones that people are buying, what we're then going to do is go to 99 Designs. We're going to get a world-class designer in our back pocket. And then he'll redesign that page to be more of like a e-com feel, if you will. It'll be a little shorter. It'll have a lot more imagery to it, just a better design. Start with an interstitial page, get results. And once you know that the product is selling and you have the results you want, then we'll bring in a world-class designer to make it look like you have $100 million brand.
Perfect. No, that's a great, because I gotta, I'm almost done with, following instructions and putting everything together. And it's, I just got a little concerned that if I had to just kind of start doing things and start shuffling things, that could be a problem. The second thing is, in this first, I have a lot of pictures. Some of them are professionally taken, some of them are not. But for this particular purpose, right, like the us in this packaging really taking off in the golfing world, and I mean the 3-pack. I have the box of 10 and box of 20 cigars and so on and so forth. They have different purpose. how important it is for this initial funnel for these to be like professionally taken pictures, because I did try AI and it's not first of all, it's not my product. That's number one. But number two is they're just not, they don't really bring the feeling and the problems that I'm trying to solve, right?
Yes.
So that being said, I'm obviously going to, try to put something together. But how good of the quality you believe does, obviously the better, the better. But in this initial stage, like right here, funnel number one ever, how important is these pictures to be like 50 megs in size rather than just iPhone taken?
iPhone pictures will work just fine. Thank you for that at the end. I love that. So good pictures are always going to win. And when I say good pictures, what I mean is what you were touching on, images to invoke the emotions I'm trying to portray. So you can take iPhone pictures and iPhone videos have worked forever, and they will work forever. So if you just went to a golf course and you set up your cigars sitting on a table with a green in the background and took a picture, that's fine. It doesn't have to be with a $10,000 camera. It doesn't have to be 50 MIGs, but it has to invoke the emotions you're trying to portray. Does that make sense?
It does. And
in many ways, AI images are not there yet. For some products, they are there and they do work well. But like for your product, I could definitely see you having a hard time with AI images. So I would build the funnel itself. I would have it done. And then I would see what pictures do I need, right? Like for instance, in how it's used, step 1, step 2, step 3. We a lot of times use GIFs for that. A GIF or GIF, however you know it, is a video, a little snippet that auto plays. Well, if you want to show how easy something is, have 3 steps that are not much text with GIFs right next to it showing how easy it is. GIF 1, it says, it probably says, tear the seal. And that's just a GIF of you, just iPhone GIF. Right, but it's you on a golf course. It's maybe you on the first tee with a driver in hand and you rip the thing off. Done. Step 1. Step 2, select your favorite cigar or select the day's cigar. And it's just you pulling a cigar out of the pack. That was pretty easy. Step 3, light and enjoy. And now I want to see a GIF of that strong smoke when the cigar is being lit, right? The things that people want. So build the funnel first and make your images afterwards now that you know what images you need. Does that make sense?
It does. Actually, that was one of my questions, which, and I was getting a little concerned because I was trying to fill everything and just get the visual for the funnel to see if I'm on the right track or not. And one of the things that I actually, started experiencing is that from the gazillion billion pictures that I have, because I got a team that does my social networks and all the stuff, but I'm like, this particular thing, we don't have that. And I wanted to, see what the right tactics is for actually, visualizing everything. And then I will build everything, we'll create the material, and I've been struggling over the technical things, like, add the elements so the pictures can be next to the text, where can all that fit in. But once I have all the material, I guess, I always come back. And the another thing, which is, I'm focused only on the 3-pack, right? Like this is what the upsells, the downsells, I'll worry about that later. But in this particular case, I'm trying to, to be very like zero down on my target avatar, which is a golf player, a golfer amongst. So that's and then you've been discussing Microsoft Clarity. Is there a different way to, I know that once I have the funnel built up, this is a follow-up, I guess, question, where, like we're going to start working on the analytics. But just for this, for the purpose right now, just so I have a clear vision, do you guys have something in ClickFunnels to easy connect with the funnels? Because I had issues. So I'm running a Shopify store, and I still to today, I moved from WordPress to Shopify, and my thing don't work like Clarity. So this thing has been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know what's up. And the Shopify actually sells. I mean, not as much, but it has been very, and amongst all the other things that I got to do, I want to make sure that this is something that's, I guess, easily solvable in ClickFunnels.
Yes, very solvable. I am a massive fan of Microsoft Clarity. It's completely free. This is a front-end Microsoft product so that they can build their brand and stay relevant in 2025, and they did an amazing job with it. Here's how it works, Vladimir. I just put a link in the chat for you. It's this link. It's how to use Clarity. I have videos that show you exactly how to set it up and exactly how to connect it to the funnel. So that's in the chat for you. But once you do, you're going to go to your e-com funnel. You're going to go top right to the main funnel settings. And I love ClickFunnels because here we have our head code. I call these the main funnel settings because anything you do in these settings applies to all of the steps within your funnel. So we don't have to go page by page by page pasting the tracking code. We just do it here once in the main funnel settings. Here you can see this is my Clarity code. I put it in the head, done. I scroll down, I update, and it tracks everything, just like you saw with the screen recordings, the heat mapping. Since it's a Microsoft product, it has Microsoft Copilot built into it, and the AI will analyze all your recordings and help you make data-driven decisions, and it's completely free.
No, thank you so much for that. Look, I appreciate it. I know that it's like we went over time a little bit here, and I will look to finish at least everything, at least text and copy, and I'll run by trade tomorrow. I'm gonna start working on the and then what I've noticed with others is that they got, right now my page is blank. It's just like one big blank, pile of information. So the I guess all the formatting and everything else, that's easier to do once everything is kind of like all the elements are being prepared.
Yes, it is much easier, Vladimir.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dante. And on that note, I will see you tomorrow. I'll see Trey's tomorrow, right?
Yes, Trey is tomorrow. Tomorrow, I start general coaching. The same link you use today is the same link you'll use for the 30 days. I start coaching from 11 to 12, and it's this, general coaching. Ask me any question about anything. From 12 to 1, again, same link, same room, Trey hops on, and we go e-com specific from 12 to 1.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You got it. Hey, one thing for you to start thinking about too. You said that you work with the high class and illustrious golf clubs of New York.
Yes, I do. Yes,
that's amazing. Start thinking about a Dream 100 because down here in Georgia we golf all year. Same thing in Florida. Same thing in Texas. So while it's your off season, I would be crafting a Dream 100, the top 100 country clubs of high status and illustriism that you would want to reach out to try and get your product in their houses on winter. And that's a simple case study. Hey gang, Vladimir here. I work with the most illustrious and high-class country clubs out there, and we have the best product out there. Over the past 2 years, we've been selling our products through this club and this club and this club and this club, and I just want to share with you the results. When adding our product to their selection, specifically when putting it right there near the front cash register, we've been proven to show that we increase conversions for that business, or we increase revenues by that business by an average of $1,300 a month. Something just like, hey, got a sexy offer. Here's how much other people are making on it. And I think if we put it into your business with your client base, you could probably have a monthly recurring revenues of this much.
Yeah, no, you're spot on. One of the values that we bring is that to country clubs is not just the cigars, because every country club has a cigar program and they're all underperforming. Why? Because they're generic, right? Like it's having McDonald's for lunch, everywhere. People won't be really interested, especially if they gotta pay triple the, 3 times the price. What we do on every product is that we personalize. So right here is the logo of the country club, as well as there is an insignia. So we kind of allow them to co-brand. And then they have a very beautiful product without any upfront investment, because everybody wants a fancy product. I mean, they personalize everything. The toilet paper is personalized, but when it comes to cigars, they gotta cash out $50,000, and they obviously don't want to do that. So what we do is we are literally reinvigorating the entire cigar program, where it like the literally, I mean, we have clubs that like are $500,000 membership to actually and they love us, not only because like we give them the cigars, and they obviously now they have their logos and insignia on a fancy product and very high quality cigars. But what we also do is, like we do these events where we're then just obviously introducing the product and the brand, but we're now personalizing golf balls on the spot, and like creating black card experiences where people can scan it and then learn about the event, golf and cigars, the historic connections. We take them, we provide like we do so much more. My goal is obviously here again to start with taking this to masses, because it's only me and a couple of guys, right? Like, I mean, whoever I'm hiring, it's not scalable. That it's still one-on-one sales, even though it's in a country club, right? It's a great start. And then speaking of Dream 100, what we're doing here in the state of New Jersey is that I'm actually sponsoring the I just signed up for that, and I'll see what the end results are. But I'm getting through the actual clubhouse association of the state. So right here in New Jersey, we just instantaneously got access to 84 clubs that are now more willing to listen to us, because we come from within for a few grand in sponsorship. Now they're even like there's this moral code of like they kind of gotta do business with those who are sponsoring the association, because so at least that,
and then you show them a way that they can get special luxury packaging with their insignia on it to build their brand. And now these people take these cigars out in the world, and somebody sees the box and generates a conversation. Oh, you're a member of that club. How do you like it? I should go sign up. Yes.
Yeah, no. So that is something that again, I mean, like, it's unrelated to the funnels themselves for now, because I do have some idea, and I'm thinking of how do I really get all that traffic into my universe, because right now all I'm doing is introducing the product, and they're selling quite well, and these guys love us because they the volumes now are 10x what they were before. People smoke. I actually follow Trey, and I did market analysis between, like the trend analysis, the golf and cigars, and kind of like compare like a 60% correlation when people are actually inquiring about golf. They're 60% of them are instantaneously inquiring about golf cigars. And then they are looking online, where can I buy them, not knowing that knowing that the generic stuff will be provided at the club. So building the value up through through events and all that stuff is what we do. And then like people don't even think about buying them anywhere else. Number one, because these are not really available in mass sales at highly discount rates. The key element here, again, through the funnel, is people can put their name right here. It's one of the features, but since it's a 3-pack that is maintenance free, you don't need a humidor for this. So you leave it in a golf bag, comes with a cutter, and comes with a selection of 3 cigars to cover everybody from mild to full body. Sometimes people actually, they pace up. So I started this company at Yale with a gazillion much smarter people than me, and we followed the user preferences and what the golfer, a lot of them professors were actually golfers, so they were happy to just jump on board. So what we did is with the experiences in mind, we start really crafting this product to not just in terms of the cigars, but also like the packaging and the benefits that a specific combination of cigars and the packaging will deliver to the golfer. Challenge is obviously delivering that message. Now really making it flow, driving a traffic and all that stuff is really not a problem. I mean, cigars are just one endless topic. But the core idea right now, what it kind of like has been, stressing me out is like, given the specific application, I already have a product, so I'm not Zen shipping and dropping and all that stuff. So it's really how to craft that message that I know it works into a technologically, perfected story, perfectly story told and executed sales process that is going to now start producing tangible results, right? So
yes. And I'm very excited for you to talk to Trey about that tomorrow. I have ideas about subscriptions. I have ideas.
Absolutely.
I have ideas flowing. But you're right. We got to nail the first part. Before we get to subscriptions and MRR, we got to nail the story. We got to nail the marketing. And you are in for a treat. Trey is a master at this.
Yeah, no, I look forward to it. And to be honest with you, like when, like him mentioning a recommended products like he would get into, when he starts cigars, like that's the last thing I really expected to see, because I always go against the trend, given that we have to use specific payment process. Like it's a tobacco industry, highly regulated. It's a nightmare from just the administrative and bureaucratic standpoint, right? Like, so people usually try to stay, like they tend to stay away from that. And there is all these tricks and, like how do you also run ads and all that stuff. Like, it's gotta be, a carefully executed strategy. So I was very excited when he said that. And when he said personalization, we are the only company that allows a full-blown personalization on our main product. You can even put your face on, corporate logos, any message out there, like, and it's a really high-end product. So there's a lot of potential. As I said, like my now laser focus is just get it through the funnels and just take it to the masses.
100%. The homework I'd like to give to you, Vladimir, is try and get as much. You haven't moved on to the order form page, right? You're still on your sales page?
Not yet.
That's
exactly.
okay. That's A-okay. I'd like you to just get as much of your sales page done so that when Trey hops in tomorrow, he can see the vision, he can see what you're trying to do in totality, and then give you the best advice. And then following week, guess what? We'll work on the order form, and then you'll be live, baby.
You got it. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Thank you for your patience. Really glad to have you here, Vladimir.
No, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Okay, Vernita is going to be up next. Hey, Vernita.
Hey, Dante. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good. Okay, so I have a couple of tech questions.
Sweet.
And I got a couple questions answered while we were working. So I'm also gonna reach out to support about adding Shippo to my funnels. I guess I do have one quick follow-up question. Back when I was doing let me share screen. Back when I started the sticker funnel, two of my friends who went through it, and their orders still say unfulfilled. And I have no idea how to get that to update.
Actually, before we take a look at that, I'm going to just take your share really quick.
Okay.
We talked about Shippo and Miguel, sorry, this is for you. My brain just wasn't caught up. I was too focused on something else. If you go to, let me show you guys here. If you go to your bottom left, workspace settings, and then here to shipping, you can then go to shipping integrations. And right here, we have a direct integration to Shippo. So anytime an order is placed in ClickFunnels, you can connect them and whoop, it immediately sends over to Shippo. You print labels, fulfill right from there. Same thing for you, Vernita.
Okay, amazing. All right, so I can do that.
Cool. Okay, sorry. Now you can go ahead and share.
I've been using Shippo
Do you
just
like 'em?
externally.
Do you like Shippo? Are you happy with it?
I'm happy with that. I am still working on getting my weights down.
Okay.
So for the product, so each
Yep.
time I'm still at a phase of physically taking the products to the post office and recording what's the actual weight versus me guesstimating.
Smart. Very smart. Necessary.
Let's see. This was not my actual original question, but as we were talking about fulfillment, it just made me think of and now I can't even remember where do I find
your orders?
Where do I find past sales?
Customers. And then orders. Yes.
Okay. So not the test. Okay, so like this one, VW, which same initials, my friend Vivian and Malika, they still say unfulfilled, but I sent them the stickers and I just don't know where in here do I update that to say it's
Did you
completed.
send the stickers through Shippo?
No.
You just sent them out yourself?
Well, actually, I should rephrase that. I did send them out through Shippo, but not connected to ClickFunnels.
Right. Like, so did Shippo send them, or did you just bring them to the post office and ship them out there?
I did generate the labels through Shippo, yes.
Okay, cool. It's fantastic. When you set up your Shippo integration and connect it, like I was just showing you, this all happens automatically. You can fulfill in Shippo, and it will mark here in your ClickFunnels account as fulfilled. Didn't happen because it wasn't all connected and talking to each other. So you would just mark this as fulfilled manually. Mm-hmm. You can click the settings on the right-hand side of that. Yep. Oh, sorry. I'm wrong. Let's go into the product itself. So click the number.
Click the number.
Yes. That'll take me into the actual order itself. Now, right up top, fulfill items or create the shipping label. And you would just manually fulfill.
Amazing. It's like some things, they're just a click button away. You just didn't know.
It's nice when it just works, right?
Where to find it. Okay, so this is so I would put in the shipping provider, it was USPS tracking URL, send order fulfill email. Don't need to do that. Okay, so once I add the tracking information, I could say create fulfillment.
And you technically don't even have to. You've already sent these and shipped them out. So if you wanted to, you could just mark it as fulfilled without that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Right. And
business
then,
owner's choice on that
so
one.
going back to the funnel, I have a tax question. So I had this I just had this ongoing daydream that my funnel is gonna blow up like trades. And oh my God, if I don't get the tax right, I'm gonna end up owing $100,000 in tax that I didn't collect. So at least for New York State. So for New York State, there's no tax on. Can you hear me okay? I feel
Yes,
like
I
I'm
can.
breaking up. Oh, okay. In New York State, there's no tax on clothing. So the t-shirts are fine. But my CPA informed me I'm supposed to be collecting sales tax on the tote bags because apparently tote bags are not clothing.
Sure.
Oh.
To do that, we're actually going to set it up inside of our product itself. So you're perfect. Let's exit top left. And products. Yep. Take me to that tote bag.
Thinking about it. Okay.
Just take me into any of your tote bags. It'll be the same steps for all the bags.
Okay.
Okay. Scroll down just below pricing.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yes.
But then, okay, so I think my question was, this says default?
Yes.
And then it's like, how do I know that it is the right percentage? Because like every state is different, and I actually only need to collect sales on tote bags that are sold in New York State. So if it's sold in California or Michigan or Hawaii, I don't have to collect sales tax on that, just New York
Okay.
State.
This is a great question, Vernita. First thing I want to share with you is everybody goes through this. Like Shopify is not set up for taxes this way. So technically, a lot of the people that have successful Shopify stores also owe hundreds of thousands of dollars to all the states in America. And if the states ever should so happen to take action, they're toast. But that's probably never going to happen, just to be quite honest with you. That hasn't happened in years. It's never happened. It would be a whole thing. However, if you basically, when it comes to taxes, you just want to choose the category that fits for you. So
Okay, I was trying to find like accessories.
it'd probably be more so in clothing. What you could do, Vernita, is I would use ChatGPT and I would show it exactly what your bag is, and I would say I want to charge taxes properly. What category would I label this product as?
Okay, so I see this handbags and book bags, so I'll check these
That would
first.
probably work perfect. Double confirm it with GPT. You don't have to go read through the whole list. It'll look at it all for you.
Okay. All right. And then as far as the percentage, well, I guess I'll go and check. I mean, I guess is there a way to see it, or I have to do a test checkout to see the percentage?
You would want to do a test checkout. But if I'm remembering correctly, Vernita, we have it all set up where you just choose your category, and then depending on the state that they're purchasing in, we automatically charge the proper taxes for those states.
Okay, that would be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We worked really hard to set up our tax section so it worked easily and simply for everybody without them having to take any risk.
Okay. All right. So I'll work on that, and then
Sweet.
I'm still just plugging away. I think my last hurdle are my email sequence. Because I have all of the technical and strategy notes from Trey. I just got to finalize this email sequence to get it out. And I also added Microsoft Clarity today based from listening to the call.
Come on with it, Vernita. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, one last quick question.
Sure.
Back to shipping. In the order form, it has standard shipping free, next day $47.
Yeah.
How do I remove the next day?
Great question. That is going scroll me down right here. Let me see. I don't think it's in my product settings, but let me just see. Scroll up just a little bit.
Oh, I see it. I'm like, that's my last question. Actually, I have like two other questions.
Scroll me up just a little bit more here. A little bit more. Okay. Right. Yeah, this will be in the order form itself. So let's go back to your funnel.
Okay. Let me discard. The one other, well, actually, I guess I could have done this before I left the product, is I have a quick question on, well, actually, no, it'll be easier to see on the order form. So, I took out those big descriptions I had that Trey was like, that looks crazy. But the variants are still there, and it looks like I can't hide the variants. I was trying to just click the variant to save to like not be visible, and it's like you have to have at least one variant.
Okay, interesting. We'll take a look. Okay, great. Let's enter the editor for any page. I'm just going to turn off your camera. It'll just make, I'm going to turn mine off as well.
Okay.
It'll just make your internet work a
mine's
whole lot
moving.
faster.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being so slow.
That's just Zoom. Does this all the time. Okay, cool. Click on your order form. All right, great. And let's go to shipping options.
Oh.
Shipping options, just turn them off.
Oh.
Bingo.
Wait.
Rocking and rolling.
Is that turning off both?
Yes.
But what about the free one?
You just give them free shipping.
I thought it was only supposed to be on free shipping on 2 or more. So if they buy one, they still pay the shipping, right?
Okay, so for that, we have to set up shipping rates. That will also be in your workspace settings. I can take your screen share really quick.
Okay.
And show you. So again, workspace settings, I'm in my shipping integrations, and we want to set up our live rates. Right, so I just need to connect my shipping integration. But you have a live rate, and now you can make the rates based on the weight of the product, especially now that you know the weights of your products. So anything that somebody buys that has a weight of 2 hoodies or more will get free shipping. But anybody that chooses a product and the weight is 1 hoodie, they have to pay for shipping. That's all done in live rates. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Great.
And then, okay, got it. So I will basically be setting up the live rates to replace the shipping options.
Correct.
Okay. Set up rates. Okay. Last question for today.
Sure.
Is here on the order form. Okay, so I took out the descriptions, but then there's still the size and color variants, which to me looks kind of messy. But then I went into the product and I tried to turn off the visibility.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me a warning, like you must have at least one variant showing.
Right. So you probably turned off all the variants and all the pricing.
Yeah, I was trying to I tried to turn it off so it would not, this parentheses, one size black would go away and you just see one time Black people America's hot sauce to 2 times.
I believe
and then
that's just your
that.
product descriptions. Let's go look at your products. Nice. Yep, all products. Perfect. Okay, yeah, and let's just go. Uh-huh. Okay, scroll me down.
Here, I have one size and black. Oh, variant.
Right. Edit your variants, please. That's perfect. They're going to let you.
So I took out the description from the top.
Right.
I just have best value for the 3. And I updated the price to show the unit price each.
Yes.
So the variant is down here. So when I tried to do this, I tried to be like, oh, just don't make it visible, which to me makes sense.
Right, but it actually doesn't.
When I update the product.
Right, you have to have a price visible. Otherwise, there's no price assigned to the product and it's virtually free. Bernita, this is a great question. I'm going to have you get with support on this. I feel like your browser is cached. Personally, I feel like the order form is cached. I would love to see you look at your order form in an incognito window and see if that is still displaying. Otherwise, I'm going to have you put you to support on that one. They'll figure out exactly what's causing that.
Okay. Okay.
Right. OS, which is different than the other thing.
I mean, I guess I also could just make it say OS, which is, for one size. Maybe that'll make it shorter. But okay, but I can reach out to support and try to start over.
Okay, cool. Yeah, see, now that you've done that, I would want to see you check your order form in an incognito window and then see what effect that had on it. If it didn't have any effect, I would just get with support right away, let them find it.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Dante. That's it for today.
Awesome. Nice stuff, Renita.
Okay.
Okay, and let's round it out with
Everybody.
John. John, thank you for the patience. How can I help today, my friend?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I made it since 11 o'clock. But I was online and then I had to step out and come in. And then let me share the screen over here. I want to ask you something really quick.
Sure.
It's about this funnel right here, investor partnership. You see it right
Gotcha.
here?
Yep, I see you.
I've been working on this. This funnel is to be able to get leads so people can join my Zoom meeting that I do every week. Okay.
Great.
Now, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I haven't been able to be very successful getting leads. Actually, I got one today, but I've been doing a lot of organic stuff, and I only have like 15 subscribers, which is that, actually, I can show you right here. If I go back, customers, contacts, I only have this amount of, let me see how many I have.
If you click this, scroll to the top.
Scroll to the top.
Yep. And if you just click that.
Yeah, I have it here. It's let me see.
Yeah, click that. And now it'll show you how many people we have. 11.
Only 10 people, because one of them was myself.
Okay.
So I haven't been able, it's fine. That's a way to get started. But my question is, we're going to talk about that later on or another day. But I want you to tell me, it's about time that once they reeling, I want to start sending automatically email a couple times a week to remind them about my Zoom meeting. So how do I do that? Go here, right?
Great question. Well, hold on. Investor partnership. This page I'm looking at, is that the page that they're opting in on?
Yes, they are.
Okay, great. So now we want to attach a workflow to that page so that we can tag them properly. So put your mouse on that page and there's a lightning bolt right there on the right-hand side. Yes, click that. Beautiful. And let's make a new workflow. Perfect. You can name this whatever you'd like. I'd probably make it investor partnership opt-in or Zoom meeting. Just only you see the name. So you just want to name this something that you're going to understand. Cool. Great. Event types are opt-in. Yes. Create the workflow. Nice. Okay, now that we added a workflow, every single time somebody opts into that page in the funnel, they'll be added into this workflow where we're just going to make our back-end series of actions. Click that little gray plus. Yeah. First thing we want to do is tag our contacts. So scroll me down on the list. We're going to find our purple actions, and tag is at the top of the purple actions. Bingo. Lovely.
Click there?
Yep, just click it. Okay, now we can add the contact tags. That's right. So click that box. And now just
investor partnership.
And but this is they're opting in, right? So you probably want to make a tag that's like investor partnerships opt-in or Zoom, just so you can tell like, oh, these are the people that opted into my free thing.
Okay, I can change it later, right?
You absolutely can, John. And you don't even have to make the tag right now. If you just click create step for me.
I'm gonna write down here Zoom.
That'll work. Yep, that'll work. For now, you can update it later. Yep.
Click over here.
Yep, create the step. Oh, sorry. That was my fault. We have to just make the tag. Click your tag step one more time. Yes. Now type in the box Zoom.
There we go.
Yes, and click that. Bingo. Now the tag is created. Go ahead and update that step. Bingo. So now, as soon as somebody opts into that funnel step, whoop, they get added into my workflow and they just go through my events. First thing that will happen is they'll be tagged. Now you can see out of all your contacts who actually opted in to be a part of the weekly Zooms. From here, you can just build whatever the rest of your back end is. Like you might want to add an email thanking them.
That's what I want to do right now, an email.
Yes.
So go here.
Yes.
Send email.
Bingo.
Get a template, right?
Or just start from scratch. If you want to just use that button top right, new template, you can just start from scratch. It's whatever works best for you. Yes,
I'm gonna do this one right here.
I love classic template 3. Absolutely.
So choose.
Choose. Perfect. Now you just give it a subject. The name only you see. So this is just whatever you want the name of this email to be. It might be like Zoom welcome email.
Weekly Zoom.
Yes.
And then the subject, they see the subject?
Customers do see the subject. So you want this to be something sexy, something like, yeah, look at you, John.
Okay. And then
you do not need a pre-headline. If you want, you can have one, but it is not necessary.
Make more money.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. And then you get to choose the addresses, the from address that you're sending from and the reply to address.
All right, I don't have one yet. I have to create one. Oh, right here. This is one, right?
Yes, I would leave it. Yep, investorpartnership.com. That's perfect. And your reply to is fine until you get your own professional email. Bingo.
Okay, so
go ahead and create.
Real Estate Investor School, investorpartnership.com is the one. They're going to get it from here. This is what they're going to get.
That's correct. That'll be the email that shows up in their inbox as the sender.
And their reply is going to come to my Gmail.
That's exactly right, John.
Okay. I got it. Okay, now how do I create a series like once they opt in, I want to send in at least one email a week for the next 6 weeks. How do I do that?
Okay, so what you'll probably do, John, is you can do this in a workflow, but most people would just use the workflow to tag them and send them an email that says like, hey, congratulations, you've got a spot in our weekly Zoom meetings. These meetings happen every Tuesday at 12 p.m. and you can click here to join in. Right? It'll just be simple. They would send out when the actual meetings are happening, they would just send it to all the people with the tag as a broadcast, a one-time email blast.
Okay. So I can, this email is to welcome aboard. We're going to meet once a week. And then if I want to send more emails, I'll just do broadcasting.
That's exactly right, John. Yes.
When I create I haven't do a broadcasting, but I can create 6 broadcasting that they go once a week, right? And I can put it on.
That's exactly right. You can schedule your broadcasts. So you can make them all ahead of time, set the schedule, and you're good to go.
All right. So I'm gonna go right now. I have to go. Actually, I have to go and show a place right now. But tomorrow I'm gonna get back to you because I want you to help me out to write the first email when they opt in. Okay. So we'll do that tomorrow.
That sounds great, John. Looking forward to it.
Thank you very much, Dante. See you tomorrow.
You got it, man. See you then.
Okay. Bye. Let me see.
All right. Awesome, gang. Awesome. What a good Monday. What a great Monday. So good to be back with you guys, getting a full head of steam, of momentum. I hope for this to be a big week for all of us. Hey, if you don't have the one thing, I shared this in my post and we talked about it early on in the session. But for this week, I'd love for you guys to take action, take massive action. So a great practice for this is identify one goal that you would like to accomplish by Friday. Just one goal, just one. Now, how many times do we not have a goal? And Trey teaches us to not have a plan is to have a plan to fail. And we do not want to fail. So if you don't yet already have a plan on one thing that you hope to accomplish this week, I would love for you to take as much time as you need today to figure out what's the one thing that if I finish it this week, I'll be proud of myself. I will have moved my business forward. I would have done good work this week in efforts to build my future. What's that one thing? Go ahead and identify that. And when you have it identified, go to your community and let me know. I'd love to see what thing you're working on so I can help you along with that. But it was a great day, gang. Great to get started on the right foot. Tomorrow is going to be Trey Day. From 12 to 1 p.m., Trey Llewellyn, our champion of the e-com track, is going to hop up here and give us amazing insights on our funnels and on the whole industry of e-com so we can grow quickly. On Tuesdays and Fridays, we don't have to stand amongst titans. We get to stand on the shoulders of titans, and that is leverage for a business owner. So I'll let you guys go for now. Have an amazing rest of your day. We'll be starting back up tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m. Trey hops on at 12. Can't wait to see you then.